What's good? What's good? What's good? All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Jose Lopez in the building. What's going on, man? Contrell LeGrew. What's going on? He said, "Hey, yo, did you check out Wilder interview?" Yeah, I didn't see the interview. I heard where he said that Tyson Fury was the cheatingest person in the history of boxing. I heard that, Mark. I heard that part. I saw that. I read that. I didn't watch the whole interview. Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. I saw that. What's going on? Rise Podcast. What up, man? What up, Fernando in the chat? Rise Podcast in the building. What up, Rise Podcast? Contrell LeGrew in the building. What's going on? Ruben Langford. What's up? Patrick Bell, Armando, David Howard. What's going on? CEO Nut in the building. Nuke the Duke, brother. What's good? What's good? What's good? Rich LCD, Gilbert Jimenez, Ruben Langford. What's going on, man? That Shakur T.O. is the Shakur that made me start liking him as a boxer. I hope he sticks to that way he fought T.O., honestly. Oh, man, Shakur had a spectacular performance. Spectacular performance. And I'm listening to everything. And, you know, I want somebody to tell me, and I'm asking seriously for a Shakur Stevenson fan today, to tell me why Shakur Stevenson's resume is better than Gervonta Davis's now that he beat Teofimo Lopez. Because, you know, Teofimo Lopez, you know, he ain't the best fighter in the world. He has accolades. He does. But he ain't the best fighter in the world. But he did get dominated in a way that was uniquely dominant. You know what I mean? I will say that, uniquely dominant. That's what it was. It was uniquely dominant. But I don't think his resume is better, bro. I really don't. I don't think that puts him ahead of Gervonta Davis because he beat Teofimo Lopez like that. I really don't. I said it yesterday that I have Gervonta very high in my pound-for-pound list, and people acted like it was a joke. Certain groups of people acted like it was the joke. But I'm seriously thinking about it. And I want to know why should Shakur Stevenson? I can understand maybe if you said that he caught up with Gervonta in his resume with it. I can understand that. But to have a better one, no, I don't think so. I don't think that Teofimo Lopez is a better win for him than Gervonta when Gervonta beat Ryan Garcia, to be honest. I think Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia are about the same level of fighter. I think all those guys are about the same level of fighter. Devin, because Devin got his ass whooped by Ryan. Ryan got his ass whooped by Rolly. You know, Ryan whooped Devin's ass. Phoenix, man, what's going on? Said, happy Tuesday, y'all. It's 8:15, so y'all know what it is. Yeah, he going to be up here hating pretty soon because I'm giving you guys room. Seriously, I want to understand this. You know, Phoenix said Rolly would stop Timu. Look, I'm just trying. T.O. ain't beating Lamont Roach. I don't think I think Teofimo Lopez, yeah, and Lamont. Hey, I don't think Teofimo Lopez beats Lamont Roach. You know? My thing is Shakur did not do Edwin De Los Santos like that. He didn't do Edwin De Los Santos like that. So, you know, we all have our fights. Some fights you look particularly great. Some fights you don't look as great. Teofimo Lopez versus Lamont Peterson would be a draw. Man, I wouldn't be surprised, man. But seriously, man, I'm going to invite you guys up today. I'm going to put links in the chat on a regular basis, hoping to get some conversation out of y'all today about why y'all would say that. I mean, I would love to know. I would very much, if somebody could volunteer to put the link in the chat on a regular basis, I would greatly appreciate it. Why you being a plunger? He's only as good as his last fight. I have no idea. What are you talking about, man? Why am I being a plunger? I mean, can you please tell me, are you British or something? I mean, if you're British or from some country, you know, other than the United States, I have no idea what you mean by a plunger. I mean, you're probably in a jackass and it's probably like a sexual reference or something. But can you at least explain to me the insult that you hit me with? Because otherwise, man, I don't really feel insulted. You know what I mean? That's kind of how shit talking works. You know, some of it doesn't carry over. You know what I mean? I was wrong. I was on the wrong profile, but you said Tank would have slept. We know why, because they got to hate on Tank. I'm just asking. Yeah, Tank. No, seriously, man. The fight is a fight. I didn't hear him injure his hand in that fight versus Edwin De Los Santos. I ain't trying to hear it, bro. It is what it is. Edwin De Los Santos showed that Gervonta Davis can box. You bringing up, hey, dog, seriously, man, can you be a little bit more respectful, dog, or I'm going to have to throw you out of here? Can you be a little bit more respectful, bro, or I'm going to have to toss you, dog? I don't feel like arguing with somebody. You're trying to start an argument, bro. All right, by being an asshole. I'd appreciate if you stop being an asshole. You know what I mean? I brought it up because it's my channel. All right, that's why I brought it up. I have to hold the whole conversation, bro. Stop being a prick. Here's the link, though. Seriously, you think so? Here, make an argument. Tank's resume is better than Shakur's. I believe it is. I have an argument for that. And I think I have a good reason I have a great reason to say that. I think it's quite easy to whoop y'all asses at that. Dean, by any means, what's going on, brother? How you feeling, man?
What's going on, Fanon? What's the deal?
Man, pushing it down the street, brother. Pushing it down the street. That's it.
I wanted to elaborate on this convo. Fanon, is real simple. Shakur Stevenson tried to fight 4 of the 5 last 5 Gervonta Davis opponents. 4 of Gervonta Davis' last 5 opponents, Shakur Stevenson has tried to fight. Fanon, has Gervonta tried to fight anybody Shakur is for besides Tio?
Not that I know of.
Would he get away with fighting Arthur Haratuni?
Let me go through it. Definitely not Padley, not Yoshina, not De Los Santos, not William Zepeda, definitely not Jamel Herring, not Oscar Valdez. Nope, not that I know of. Have to be honest, not that I know of.
So it's a real simple argument. One fighter tried to fight the other's competition. The other fighter wouldn't get away with fighting the other's competition. It's real simple. And one fighter don't make a resume. Because if that's the case, George Kambosos is the best out of everybody because Tio beat Loma, but Kambosos beat Tio, but Loma beat Kambosos. You see why the triangle theory shit don't work? And Fanon, I wanted to bring this up. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson. That was an amazing performance. 4 division champs, one of the youngest 4 division champs. But Fanon, I don't want everybody getting up here chanting that. Just make sure y'all come up here and apologize for the years that y'all was telling Fanon that Tank didn't fight nobody because Tank beat a 4 division champ before everybody. So Shakur is a 4 division champ. Tank beat a 4 division champ. You see how that works? Well,
that would be Leo Santa Cruz. That would be Leo Santa Cruz.
Now I want to ask the whole everybody, what's more impressive? You become a 4 division champion or you beat a 4 division champion? So when y'all go up there and say he ain't fought nobody, just remember, he beat a 4 division champion before all of these guys and one of the 4 kings before all of these guys. So when you start getting up here, Shakur's a 4 division champ, I don't want to hear that from Devin and Shakur fans because y'all shitted on Tank for years and y'all didn't respect Mario Barrios' 4 divisions. Oh, yeah, you know what they're going to say, Fanon? Well, a couple of them was vacant. A couple of them was vacant when Shakur got those championships as well. Just wanted to put that out there, y'all.
Yes, sir. That was an interesting way to look at that, man. That is it better to be? I mean, I think it may be better to be a 4 division champion than to beat a 4 division champion. However, we're talking about the resume, and since he's not on his own resume, we're not even really looking at Shakur, saying whether or not Shakur is a 4 division champion or not. Because
yes, that's why I asked that. That's why I asked. Go ahead.
No, for real. Shakur Stevenson's resume, to me, is you can talk about his skill set and what he looks like in the ring, but on the real, to me, Teofimo Lopez is about the same level as Ryan Garcia as a fighter. And truth be told, Devin beat Lomachenko. Devin beat Lomachenko. Tio beat Lomachenko. Lomachenko then retired. The only man Loma would not fight Gervonta. Wouldn't do it at that point in time of his career. So no, man, I think, and there's nobody that Shakur Stevenson has fought to date that has won a championship after he fought him. Everybody else went dog shit. Oscar Valdez went to dog shit. I don't think Oscar got a hand on another belt. I think he got his ass whooped by Navarrete trying to fight for one. So Jamel Herring never got another championship after Shakur Stevenson beat him. None of those guys, not Nakathilia, didn't he fight Nakathilia too?
Yes.
Yeah, see, he didn't beat Nakathilia's ass like he beat T.O.'s ass. You know? So Nakathilia didn't wind up being shit after he beat him. So, I mean, if you're talking about the resume, you have to look at the champions that are now world champions. Jose Pedraza became a world champion after Gervonta beat him. Rolly became a world champion. Pitbull became a world champion. Mario Barrios became a world champion, and two of them are reigning champions right now. So nobody on Shakur Stevenson's resume has accomplished anything. In order for Tio's win to be as good as, let's say, Mario Barrios, Tio's going to have to go get a title afterwards. And so it won't be just a case of you having cherry picked the dude right when he was crashing out, you know? So that's me. But yeah, man, I thought your argument was very persuasive, man. And it's not going to be a lot of Shakur. There's not going to be many Shakur fans that are going to dare make that. I'm just interested in the arguments that they make. What's your take on it, King of Hating? I think we already know what yours is.
It's similar to that because you remember when there was a particular point in time when Shakur was trying to go ahead and match up with Frank Martin, and what happened there? Frank Martin ended up fighting Tank instead. I've used that like not just to show resumes, but to show that if you're the money guy, you can steal better opponents from other people, and that's exactly what happened there. Because who Shakur ended up fighting? The dude who Frank Martin knocked down and beat, Aratunia. So all of a sudden, Frank Martin became a bad fight for Tank, but the dude that he beat was supposedly a good opponent for Shakur. And Shakur came out that fight complaining that Aratunia moved too much. So I'm like, well, Frank Martin was able to find him and drop him, so how is he moving too much? And if that's the case, then it's like, well, obviously Frank Martin's better because he won that fight, and Tank fought him. So I can't say that the guy who lost is a better opponent than the guy who won. That's number one right there. And the other thing in there is Rolly Romero. I still cannot find somebody on Shakur's resume that don't get slept by Rolly Romero. I can't. And people say Rolly Romero is Tank's worst opponent. They still say Rolly is a bum. People still saying that, and it's wild to me. So I'm just like, hey, if you can't name one person, because I know everybody. Well, it's possible. Yes, well, winning the lottery is possible too. What's the likelihood of it? Or you could throw one armed man in the ring with Mike Tyson. What's the likelihood that he's going to go ahead and outbox Mike Tyson for 12 rounds in his prime? I'm not going to go ahead and bet money on anybody on Shakur's resume going a whole 12 rounds with Rolly Romero not get touched and slip, because Rolly can crack. So I go ahead and use Frank Martin and Rolly for that. And then like Dean was saying, we never could you imagine if Gervonta Davis announced his comeback and said that he's going to fight Zepeda, Joe Cordina, and Josh Padley and then retire? Could you imagine what would happen if Gervonta Davis came out and announced that? Zepeda, Cordina, and Padley for his retirement run. People would be in an uproar. Ain't nobody said nothing about that with Shakur. So that's the whole thing for me. Like, somebody got a better resume if they always being held to a higher standard. And you know that somebody's resume ain't really all that whenever it's ending up the way like Shakur's did. Because like you were saying, Fanon, Shakur's opponents so far haven't done anything after they beat him, and that's kind of similar to Terrence Crawford, ain't it? Now, what have his opponents done so far after he beat them? I haven't seen that same thing. So it's like, Oh, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's almost like they running from some type of playbook. They all making the same types of moves. So that's another thing to come into play right there. But nah, I I can't say that anybody that Shakur beats is better than who people say is Gervonta Davis' worst opponent in Rolly Romero. I can't say that. And we already had the example of Shakur fighting a guy who lost to one of Tank's opponents. And so it's like, yeah, you can't take the loser of a fight and say that it's better than the winner of that fight. So not.
Can I say this, y'all? Gervonta Davis opponents wind up headlining afterwards. It's really no discussion. Gervonta Davis opponents are headlining and headline afterwards. And can I answer to Derek Lynch? Derek Lynch, Lamont Roach beats Teofimo Lopez at 140. That T.O. that Fort Shakur Stevenson, Lamont Roach beats him. We don't know that T.O. beats Pitbull Cruz. How we know that? What do I got to say that he beats Pitbull Cruz? What do I got to say that he beats Ryan Garcia? How do I know? How do I know he beats Mario Barrios at 147? How do I know that?
Hey, how do you know he beats George Kambosos at 135?
Thank Bernard.
In an alternate reality.
I'm just saying, y'all, it gotta make sense.
How do you know T.O. beats George Kambosos? What do you think? Hey, Dean, what do you think would happen if Teofimo Lopez fought George Kambosos?
I would think he will whoop his ass. I would think. I would think, but we ain't always right, Fanon. But what I am saying, Lamont Roach would beat Teofimo. That T.O. that keep his lead hand down, over committing, didn't keep his head off the line. He's not beating Lamont Roach at 140. And this is not revisionist history. Dean been saying he's the weakest champion at 140. I've been saying that.
And we see a T.O. fighting like that. That's the same way Devin fought with Ryan. And we know Ryan's hands is fast. We know his hands is a whole lot faster than Shakur's. And he got a longer reach. He's gonna be catching T.O. with them shots. T.O. will be eating left hooks probably about as much as Devin did. And he'd be going to sleep.
Hey, Fanon, do that. Teofimo Lopez from Saturday. Do that Teofimo Lopez beat Frank Martin that you just saw at 140, Fanon? That is just random questions.
I don't think so. I mean, seriously, Teofimo Lopez looked like dog shit. Like he dog shit. He just looked like dog shit. He kept jumping into everything. So no, I don't. I don't, man. I don't. I mean, Theo looks like shit. Like there's looking like seriously though, man. There's looking like he looked like shit. Like he looked like shit. Shakur looked great. T.O. looked like shit though. Like he really looked like his camp didn't even know what to say. Like didn't have any idea, no idea what to tell this guy to do to change, to do anything. Like they didn't talk about shit in camp. They couldn't have talked about shit in camp. He never say, remember, do this, because shit, it ain't like Shakur didn't fight like Shakur. He's just talking about where's his power. Trash, man. That was so no, I don't think so. I think T.O. is cooked, bro. And I think they probably sold his ass to Shakur. That's what it looked like.
Fanon, Gervonta Davis got more stoppages at 140 than T.O. do. And he been there 3 years.
Hey, that would be one, right?
Yep.
That man, we got
Barrios.
But I don't want to take away from. We're not taking away from Shakur win because Shakur dominated him. See, it's the difference. Where Shakur get full credit, T.O. looked it like shit. But Shakur get full credit for not even making it a question. Like he dominated him. He Floyd Mayweather Arturo Gotti'd him, so he get full credit for that. But I've been saying T.O. what y'all not going to do is act like people was boosting T.O. up when he should have lost to Sandor Martin, when he should have lost to Jermaine Ortiz. His face looked like he got stung by a bumblebee for after fighting Steve Claggett. I'm going to say it again. Go look up them pictures of him fighting Steve Claggett, who was the number 14th ranked guy, number 13th ranked guy at the time T.O. fought his ass to avoid unification.
Oh, you like Josh Paddock? He was ranked about 14 when Shakur fought him too. So
come on,
man. You know it's crazy, bro. I hope and I pray that we got some real Shakur Stevenson fans, Because this is an argument that somebody could possibly be making. Like, this is easy. This should be easy money for all this shit y'all talk about Gervonta not fighting anybody.
Oh, I know how
You know
they
what I
make the
mean?
argument too. I know how
You're
they make that
gonna crack
argument.
a joke. You're gonna crack a
No,
joke. But go ahead,
no,
crack
it's
a joke.
serious. It's serious. You know they're gonna use accolades. Like how many Gervonta Davis opponents have beat two lineal champions with Lomachenko and Josh Taylor? That's what they're gonna look at. And how many people Tank fought that was a unified champion like George Kambosos? Because Teofimo dared to be great by taking him on. Like by proxy, he's one of Devin's opponents, so that means Kambosos is he's the shit. So hey, that's the only arguments that for real I can see them making. They're gonna have to look at accolades and accomplishments, which we know right now is kind of getting overinflated. Like look how much ceremony they had to call Golovkin, Bivol, Betteer, and who else to stand in the ring so they could go ahead and unveil the new ring belt that they made. Like, come on now. They're putting so much emphasis on all these accolades and stuff that people ain't really for real looking at the fighters. Like they saying that, oh, well, if you have a belt, that makes you a better fighter. Like, oh, all of a sudden, oh, you got this belt. That means that nullifies all the stuff you should be working on in training camp to improve yourself. You got a belt, and that all of a sudden means that you better. Nah, so that's what they're doing. They want to give people extra credit for beating champions. It don't matter who the person is, just as long as they got a belt or however many belts they got. That's what they're doing. They're not actually looking at the fighters. But then they're gonna change it up because like look at Ryan Garcia. He never been a champion, and look what he did. So do he really need a belt to be better after whooping Devin Haney's ass? Like, come on.
My thing is just like it's hard to retort somebody else's argument that they don't make. But to me, I think Shakur Stevenson obviously has a good resume. Like he has a good resume. He doesn't have a bad resume. He doesn't have a bad resume. He has a very solid resume. Hey, look, y'all, I'm trying to get people up here. What's going on about One Body Yahweh? I'm really trying to get somebody up here that wants to defend Shakur. Everybody, we about to have 15 people make arguments about why Shakur is not. That speaks to Shakur's fanship. Because there's got to be somebody.
I'll go ahead and hop off. I'll go ahead and hop off so they're not scared of the hate. But I'll still be listening though.
Okay. All right, bro. All right, brother. Thanks, man. One body in Yahweh. What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm well, brother. How are you?
I'm blessed. Okay, now I apologize. It's one of the first times probably in history. I just got here to the thing. Okay, you were saying you wanted somebody to defend Shakur. I didn't know the exact topic. What were you saying, sir?
The title of the video is Gervonta Davis's resume is better than Shakur Stevenson's.
Oh yeah, no doubt, 100%. No, I'm playing devil's advocate just because you need somebody too. I'm gonna say huh?
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, the only way you can defend it, because I really can't defend that, because Gervonta's resume is way better than his. And I don't know how you can defend Shakur, but I will just say that Shakur, at this point, him fighting, dang, that's a hard one to fight. Yeah, you know what? I can't even fight that, because I mean, with Barrios, with Pitbull, with Ryan Garcia, Shakur hasn't fought anyone on that level. I will be reaching too far to try to argue that Shakur's resume is better or even up to par with it. So I can't lie up. I can't lie.
All right. Well, I appreciate. What did you want to talk about? You jumped up here to say something, or did you jump up?
No, I was just calling in to say what's up to everybody and God bless you. I was gonna say I wanted to ask you, do you think that that Tank should jump into like the conversations of right now? I mean, I know they have conversations in BS back and forth banter, but if he should just be like, you know what, I want Shakur now, or I want Haney. I mean, I know Haney and Keyshawn got their little thing going on, but where do you think that Tank should go from here? Because I would like to know your perspective, exactly what route he should take to get back to prominence and letting everybody know exactly who he is, that they know he is already.
I don't care. He can fight anybody. He's always getting in the ring. You can literally pick somebody, throw him in the ring.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
And yeah, I think he should fight anybody. It doesn't make a difference. He's taking a year off, jump in there, fight somebody. Then if he can get Lamont Roach and get that out of the way, I'd like to see him fight Lamont Roach. And then after that, I'd like to see him fight Shakur. That's what I like.
Yeah, no
But
doubt.
I think tune up, then with anybody, just get a fight in. Do not care who it is. They're not gonna like who you fight no matter what. So the people that run their mouths anyway. And so just go hit that up and then fight Lamont Roach. And then in early 2027, fight Shakur. I don't think he's gonna fight Shakur this year.
Do you think Lamont Roach will be a good tune-up? Like
Lamont's not a tune-up. He has a draw with Lamont.
Do you think he should go there first? I mean, like, do you think he should get like a tune-up before Lamont Roach? Or go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I said. A tune-up. I said a tune-up, then Lamont Roach. Is exactly what I said.
Yeah, no, because I think he's good enough. If he were to go in and fight Lamont Roach right now, do you think that? I mean, I think he could beat Lamont Roach. If he were to be that. But I mean, yeah, but who's a good tune-up? Last question. Who do you think is a good tune? Like you said, a lot of people nobody's gonna really like if you just hate on Gervonta.
Anybody. I mean, anybody in that weight, anybody in that weight class. I can't be any more direct than that. Anybody. Yeah, no. I do not give a shit who it is. He could fight Floyd Schofield, he could fight Andy Cruz, he could fight Raymond Moratala, he can fight Gary Russell Jr. He could fight anybody. He could fight Lamont Roach. He can fight anybody. I'm gonna be cool with him fighting anybody because number one, he had that situation where people trying to get him put in jail and never have him fight again. So I don't believe anything about him needing to return to prominence. He's already prominent. That's why Shakur keeps getting asked about him. Why Teofimo Lopez gets asked about him, and it's going to continue to be that way. His prominence is there. Don't confuse the shit talking that people are doing on YouTube with the support that people have. And even if, and it doesn't matter, people cannot like Gervonta. He's still going to tune into the next fight he has because these people are acting like he never was going to have one again. So all of that, his name has been in the press nonstop since his last fight. Like, truth be told, even though it's not good press, Gervonta gets more free press than anybody. Like nobody. Everybody else got to be doing some shit, got to be fighting for people to talk about them. Like literally, they'll talk about them the week of their fight and maybe a couple days after their fight. Then after that, don't nobody say shit about them. But Gervonta is talked about throughout the entire fucking year. That's the difference between him and Shakur Stevenson. And when the buzz from Shakur, and I like Shakur Stevenson. I like Shakur Stevenson a lot, right? But there's no return to prominence type shit going on with Gervonta. First of all, he got fucked over by Jake Paul. If he winds up not getting convicted of this, or they drop the case from Gervonta because they gave him an $800 bond, I mean that shit's ridiculously low. If that shit goes away, then people got to explain why the fuck Jake Paul dropped out, and it was because he probably didn't want to get hurt, couldn't make weight. But whatever the case is, look for an excuse to get out. And then Gervonta comes back. But no, I don't think there's a case of Gervonta. I'm not mistaking all the shit talk these people do on the internet with what the real deal is. Shakur Stevenson, nobody watched Shakur Stevenson's last fight.
You're right. You're right with the prominence thing. I used the wrong terminology. What I meant was like getting back. I mean, any press is good press. Like I don't care if it's bad or good. What I meant, I should have said, and I apologize for it. Is I guess he doesn't even need to get back to anything. As long as people are talking about him, like you said, they talk about him year round. Like you said, these other fighters, they got to get talked about because like they're fighting or they're the week or a month prior to the fight, and like you said, a couple days. Like people are not going to be speaking about Shakur all the time. But I agree with you 100% on that one for sure. Another thing I want to say is watch out for Shushu because Shushu a bad man. He's pretty nice as well. But he's going to. I would just want to see him fight, man. That's my favorite fighter, hands down. And I know that once he comes back, and knock somebody out and do what he does best, especially if he gets back and get over that hump with Lamont Roach, is now his game on. and then we'll see how tough these other fighters are talking. And also that stuff they did to that the Haneys did to Young Bull, that was messed up, man. I saw his eye afterwards, and it's all because of Haney, little brother, running his mouth, being in a place that he shouldn't have been, and they want to holler, he's a kid. Nah, he got to stay in his place. That kind of, when I saw the whole video, there's a video that popped up today that I saw, was another angle of the whole kerfuffle and brouhaha, or whatever you want to say. They trying to say they jumped him because he was arguing with a kid, but when the kid was coming at him for no reason, that's wrong. That is so wrong to me, and I like just like with Tio, I feel like these dads are getting in the way and messing people up, man, messing their sons up. I mean, like with Tio dad getting drunk and not being and having no corner work, no.
Hey, bro, you on your 9th subject. I'm counting.
Right, my bad. Go ahead, brother. I apologize, son. Go ahead, man.
I'm like, damn.
I'm sorry. I just ain't talk to you.
Hey.
You got it. You got it.
Because you're gonna be talking about Monster anyway in Japan. All right, so
but yeah, go ahead. All right, I say my piece, man.
No, I don't mind talking about it, bro. But I just saying, like, man, let my man Dean get a breath in, bro. Dean,
I didn't know he was here. My bad, Dean. I apologize, brother.
Hey, Fanon, I wanted to say this. They already got built into excuses. I'm gonna tell you why. Now that everybody's moved up, even if Gervonta do fight him, Fanon, if he beats him, they're going to say, well, they was weight drain. Same excuse they used for Barrio, same excuse they used for Ryan, same excuse they was using for Lamont Roach. See, the fact that Keyshawn, Shakur, and them already moved up, they're going to say, well, they moved up and they underperformed because Gervonta weight drained them. Just the same excuse they used for now. We've seen this 1,000 times. If they not going to come back to 135 and fight the man, so the real answer for now is Shakur Stevenson. Real
quick. All that weight drain shit, they wasn't weight drained when they won a fucking championship.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't weight drain when they fucking won a championship. They wasn't weight drain when they was beating niggas at 135. I'm trying to hear none of that. They was weight drain shit. Ryan Garcia wasn't fucking weight drain when he tried to knock fucking Luke Campbell's head off. He wasn't weight drain when y'all was calling him the Four Kings. Nobody said the three weight drains. No. Teofimo wasn't weight drained when his ass. Teofimo wasn't fucking weight drained.
But no, I'm telling you, I know they got a built-in excuse because they don't like this young man. They get out here and lie, Fanon, and sit up there and say that Gervonta Davis needs to fight somebody. Meanwhile, they favorite fighters has been trying to fight who Gervonta Davis has fought for 3 years now. And then when you bring this part up, they just act. You know what they say? Oh well, Ryan was this and Rose. I don't want to hear that, bro. Devin Bentron talking about Mario Barrios. Devin next 3 legacy fights for non is all ex people Gervonta knocked out.
It's because that right there, Dean, is the fact that they're Gervonta. They can't do, and that's knock people out. They're not getting people up out of there. So that they have that complex of they pillow fist and all this type of stuff. I feel like that's what they're hating on, is the fact that they can't do what Gervonta did with these people.
Hey, look, man, let me not make this be too much of a chamber. I'm really trying to get some cats. There are people leaving the comments in the comment section. So I was really trying to get somebody from Shakur to make that argument about it.
All right, well, I'll back up out. I got you.
I have no idea what you just said, bro, because I
said I'll back up. I'll leave right now. I just wanted to say,
okay. All right, bro. Well, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, everybody. That way.
Shalom to everybody,
bro. Yeah, I don't think it's possible, bro. I don't think it's fucking possible to make an argument. You guys are not Shakur fans. I'm testing it. I'm really testing it. I heard one person say something about Teofimo Lopez is better than on everybody's resume on Gervonta. That's not true. Teofimo Lopez does not have a better resume and is not a better fighter than Leo Santa Cruz. He's not. Teofimo Lopez does not. Teofimo Lopez proved that shit when he lost, when he barely beat Jermaine Ortiz. You know, he proved that against what's my guy's name? Sandor Martin. Yeah, and George Kambosos. No, man, get out of here, man. It's not. But that's not the same thing as saying that Shakur Stevenson isn't a terrific fighter, that he doesn't have a good resume, because the accolades do matter. The fact that he's a 4-division champion, that matters. But guess what? So's Adrian Broner.
So is Leo Santa Cruz.
Yeah, so's Leo Santa Cruz. So's Adrian Broner. And shit, Navrati almost made that shit, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Navrati almost make that? When Navrati's the 122, 126, 130?
Yep.
Yeah, Emmanuel Navrati almost made 4 if he could have pulled off, and he probably will make 4 at 135.
Because he should be at 135 pounds. He's the big ass 130 pounder.
Yeah.
He should be at 135, first of all.
Exactly.
Remember, Fanon, he was sick too, dealing with the weight drain stuff at 130. Remember, he had that situation. He a big boy. You understand? So yeah, but he just not good enough to beat the guys at the 135 division. The Maritalas and
you talking about Navrati?
Yeah, Navarrete, yeah.
He's just too fucking sloppy.
Uh-huh.
He's just too fucking sloppy. Look,
now they not really these guys fans for now. I already know. I feel where you coming from, big dog, because you be saying, listen, I just wanted to get back in the ring and all that. I'm telling you for now, you're gonna be doing live streams. If he do ever beat these guys, the first thing they gonna sit up there and say is, they moved up and they bodies and all, and they outgrew it. They already saying Shakur outgrowing the weight division. Look at Keyshawn. He talking about going to 147. Tio said right after he got his ass whooped, he going to 147 now. So it's like, if you damned if you, but they'll still make it Gervonta Davis' responsibility to move up and go fight them when he clearly the star. He is more popular than all 3 of you niggas combined. I'll leave at that for now. I just know what they do.
Hey, I appreciate you, Dame. Thank you, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my guy by any means. He be doing this thing over there, bro. All right, man. Let me back up here, man, a little bit. Thank y'all, man. Hey, by the way, one body in Yahweh, I appreciate you, bro. Jonathan Cooper says, you hating, bro. They not on Shakur's level. I didn't say they were on Shakur's level. I said it's an accolade that they have. That's not tripping. If you say Shakur Stevenson has a better resume than somebody because he's a 4-division champion, then I say, okay, well, there's other 4-division champions in boxing, like my guy Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner was a 4-division champion. Then he got beat. And I think he went all the way to 130, 135, 140, 147. Yeah, man. He's a 4-division champion. That doesn't mean that he was better than Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford at the time was a 1-division champion. I'm just being real. But y'all don't really have any arguments for it, bro. No worries, man. Thank you for coming on One Body in Yahweh. I appreciate you coming by, bro. Tank doesn't need to get back to prominence. He never lifts. He's still a man. Well, look, man, if you expect people to like Gervonta, I would not count on it because there's a lot of money in hating on him. You know what I mean? Seriously, man, these guys are good. These guys make good money hating on Gervonta, man. That shit is a paid. That's a paid thing. Man, I thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, One Body in Yahweh. Appreciate you. Von Wise, what's good? Yeah, man. So, no, man. Anyway, man, I can't get debates anymore. I just want to let y'all know you guys talk all that shit on these other panels. And when you guys sit there, because I know Boxing Hacker, yeah, y'all, what you want, strike, dog? I called for this debate because I knew you wouldn't take it. The links in the chat, bro. You guys on these other chats, you use StreamYard. Why has it been for the last 4 years that you guys refuse to debate on regular issues? Why is that, man? You got a whole YouTube channel. You guys figured you'd monetize your own little arguments. AB's been jumping up like it's nothing. He would have just stayed at 135 and beat those guys. Nah, Adrian Broner, Big Coop, Adrian Broner was going to get whooped by Crawford, even though Crawford probably wouldn't have had to fight him because they were on other sides of the street. Other sides of the street is a very, very real thing. And they were on the other side of the street at the time. And they're on the other side of the street now. Mag Life said it's a witch hunt on Tank. I just want to hear, I'm just inviting you guys to tell me why Shakur Stevenson has a better resume than, man, that's a misspelled name. Woo. Cornelius Burnett, bro, what do you want, bro? Grabbed by the hair is assault? Dog, why do you think, yeah, Boxing Hacker shows up everywhere by here because I bust his ass out. Grabbed by the hair is assault. Dude, you don't know what the fuck he did because you've not seen anything, Cornelius Burnett. Cornelius Burnett, they set an $800 bond. And that's not assault, that's battery. Assault is an apprehension. Battery is the touching. They don't debate anymore because Debbie Scheist was crucified by Ray. Yeah, they stopped. Ever since Tank said that picture looks like the Sun Devil shit, it's been downhill for him. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You just talking. Assault is no physical contact, my dude. It's assault and battery. Battery is the physical contact. Assault, I do believe, is being an apprehension of an unwanted touching. I'm rusty as shit, though. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure that because it's assault and battery. And I don't know, but people change. Let me different. Come on. Yeah, assault, no touching. Cornelius Burnett, how can I help you today, bro?
Hey man, I had to come up and defend myself, man, on the assault, man. Me and Thomas Hill was in the comments talking. I think no one has seen the video, but I do think there is video, right? And so I think that he will be found, and I'm a Tank fan. Let me say that first off. I do think that grabbing by the hair is assault. I don't think that
he's not accused of grabbing her by the hair. He's accused of grabbing her by the assault, but that's not assault. That's battery.
Assault and battery. I think. It goes.
No, let me explain. Assault is when you make somebody have a fear of being touched. You can, if I fucking run up to you and I go and you're afraid, that's assault because I made you fearful of an imminent touching. That's assault. You can't do that. You can't fucking go swinging shit at people and put them in fear. That's assault. Battery is when somebody actually touches you. Battery, it's assault. I assaulted you and I battered you. That's it. I'm telling you, that's the definition of it. Assault is when you're in fear of it. So regardless of that, though, do you know this young lady's name?
I do not.
Do you know what this young lady looks like?
I do not.
Did you know that she is accused of lying to the police?
I do.
There you go. So if she's accused of lying to the police, and they set an $800 bond, my argument is that they realize that there's a chance she lied to the police. Otherwise, there would not be an $800 bond.
But
if they took it serious, it would have been over $1 million. It'd have been $1 million.
I disagree.
No, it's a fact. It'd have been over $1 million. For kidnapping, you think you can kidnap somebody and be out? You can be out for $800?
No, I do not. But here's the thing.
Because you can't. $1 million. I'm giving you facts, bro. Hold on 1 second. I'm giving you facts. The fact is that if they had considered him to be a serious threat to the public, they would have put that bond at something like over $1 million. He got a parking ticket. That's the price of a fucked up parking ticket. It's $800. He has that in his pocket. And all they did is say you have a stay away order. That's it. But go ahead.
That's not what I'm arguing. I'm not arguing the kidnap. I'm not arguing the kidnapping. I think the kidnapping, attempted kidnapping, and I think that that other charge is going to be dismissed because I do not believe that when legislators wrote kidnapping up for it to be used in that area. I do think that there's video, but I think that it was based on domestic
Bro, I can
violence.
I can tell you what the video says. They have a video. Its story is out, bro. The story is out. They have a composite video of him going around, going through and walking up to her and apparently grabbing her by the collar. And then they walk out to the parking lot. Bro, but you're saying that she's going to get convicted of assault based off that. Not if you lied to the cops or not. Listen. Not if you lied to the cops or not.
This is what happened to me.
Listen, bro, I'm a lawyer. I'm not going to do that.
This is what happened to me.
Stop.
You haven't heard. This is what happened to me.
Stop. I'll talk to you. You have not any of the facts. You don't have any of the facts at your disposal. You've not seen the videotape. You don't know what the law is in the state of Georgia. You don't know whether or not she lied to the police officer or not. You don't know what evidence Gervonta Davis is going to bring to the occasion. She could have said that he just found me and ran up to me. But then he could have her on phone call saying, hey, please come up here. She could be lying about having a relationship with him. And he could say, I have never had a relationship with her. You don't know. That's my thing. You're trying to say you think somebody's going to convict it of something. Then you've never heard any of the facts. That's like saying, I think your kid stole your wallet, but you weren't even in the house. Come on, you don't have any information to make that on. That's what I'm saying. Without the information, you can't draw a conclusion. That's just unfair.
Okay, Fanon. I'm Fanon. Okay. This your show, partner. I disagree. I'm saying from what said, and that's all any of us can go off of what's being said. And that's all I'm doing. No one was there. No one has video,
but you're not going off. You're not going off what was said. You're not going off what was said because the lawyer said she lied to the cops. Are you going off that?
Okay, for now. Okay.
I mean, that was said.
Listen, okay.
The lady, the cop said, listen, this was what hold on one second. I want to talk about what was actually said. What we know for a fact. What we know for a fact is that this lady accused him of these things, and she filed a civil charge. Gervonta Davis, he went to the police. The police thought they had probable cause to arrest Gervonta Davis and question Gervonta, because a warrant is not an indictment. It's not. A warrant is not an indictment. They issued the warrant. Now they've put him in, they put him over, he had to stay overnight in jail, and he was told to stay away from the victim. They set a bond at $800. $800. That's almost nothing. $800. That's telling you that they don't think that he's a risk because it's an $800 bond. So then, after that, they said she's lying to the cops. That's all we know. It doesn't look like you're here, man. You there? Okay. You guys don't know any facts on that shit. I mean, that's just not fair to that kid, man. It's not fair to the kid. Seriously. That's just not fair. Oh, well, I think he's going to be convicted. You want him to be convicted. That's what that shit sounds like. It sounds like you want him convicted. Like, he probably going to get convicted of this. You don't even know the facts. This man said this lady lied to the police officers. If Gervonta Davis can get this girl in court and prove that she lied to the police officers to strengthen her case, that shit's going to get thrown out because she lied to the cops. The lawyer is claiming right out that she lied to the police officers. So I don't get this. Why would you just assume right off the bat that this man's going to get convicted? I mean, I clicked the link again, bro, but if you don't have some facts that tell me that you know what's going on, bro, you just hope that's just hoping, bro. Sweet baby Ray, what up, man? Let me check. Hey, man, support. Much love in the. Hey, man, thank y'all for the people that supported in the super. My guy, Phoenix the Assassin, is supported in the super chat today.
Slow down. I'm coming back.
Dog, I didn't slow down. I didn't go nowhere.
I said, nah, you said you sent the link. I said, slow down. I'm coming back. I don't know how to work this thing as fast as you guys.
Okay, that's cool. It's there.
Yeah, I'm up here, right?
You up here?
Yeah.
You still you
Look,
hey, when you left, did you pick up some facts to back up your argument?
hold,
Because you
hold on. My phone was ringing.
no.
Hold on. My
Yes.
phone, my phone was ringing. Now listen to me. I'd have been convicted in the feds. I did 5.5 years. So I'm only going by what I know with the system. And then two, I do hang out. In fact, I got to go meet with the lawyer about some civil stuff in a minute, but I hang out and talk to a lawyer every day. And so when you say he grabbed her by the shirt, that's assault. That and if it's on video, I'm not talking about the kidnapping. I truthfully understand why the bond is down to $800 because it didn't meet the criteria. It didn't meet the criteria of the kidnapping, but he do have a misdemeanor. So that bond does meet the criteria. The amount of the bond do meet the
No, do you know
criteria
how
of
court works?
misdemeanor.
You know, let me tell you something. You said you went to time in the feds.
Yes,
You get good time. You actually have to go to court, right?
yes, correct.
Yeah, there you go. You
I
have to
did
go to
five and a
court.
half years in the federal
Hold
penitentiary.
on, brother. I'm a lawyer, and I'm not going to do it. I know how the law works, bro. Okay, I am a lawyer. I am one. Like that's what I am. I know how the law works. You have to get accused of something just because there's a warrant. That a warrant does not equal an indictment. There was a warrant, which means the state had probable cause to arrest him. That is a very low standard. Very low standard. In the criminal court, they're going to have to prove that he assaulted her beyond a reasonable doubt. As soon as he makes an argument, they make an argument that this girl lied to the police officers, lied about the contact, lied about anything. They are going to eat her alive on that stand. Eat her alive. If she has any other cases where she had accused of anybody else of assault and it wound up being dismissed, they're going to show a pattern and the fact that she sued him for money before she even fucking turned it in to the cops. Come on, man. This shit can get ran through in a court of law with a good lawyer easy with an $800. $800 is how much he had to come off of. His lawyer said in there,
What you think a misdemeanor costs?
Dog, he can get out of a misdemeanor? What do you it was since when is this and I don't know the law in Georgia. Hold on. Since when is there misdemeanor assault?
It's a misdemeanor assault. Yes, there is. There is
Dog,
misdemeanor
is
assault. They call
is
them
he charged with misdemeanor assault?
Yes,
Is he charged with
is.
it? Is he charged
Yes,
with
he
misdemeanor?
is.
You know that.
He got 3 charges. He has 3 charges. 2 of them are felonies, and 1 of them is a misdemeanor. The misdemeanor is like a simple as.
Bro, I know what a misdemeanor is, dog. Bro, it's an $800 bond, bro. The man said that
I
the woman
get
is
that.
lying. You have to go to court. You've not heard any of the evidence from his side. All you've heard is rumors about that came out of an article that was written by her team. Everything that you've talked about is what's been accused.
With you.
So then you're gonna jump up and say, "Oh, he's gonna get convicted" without ever hearing his side of the story. Like people don't get off charges.
I think.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard? Oh,
listen.
Seriously, man, we can't do this we can't do this out here. We can't just we just can't do it.
Okay, well,
this man, all you know is that this man was accused. You don't have any of the facts to support your belief that he is going to get charged. There is no information that I've seen that said whether or not his assault was a misdemeanor or whether it was a felony. It didn't, because I haven't seen what he was actually charged with. I haven't. It says attempted kidnapping. I don't know whether or not you can have misdemeanor assault. I don't know in Georgia, but I know that people that practice law in Georgia would know that. It's not the same as the state that you're from. So there's all kind of different things they have to do. But we don't have the facts. We don't. All we have is what came out of on Gervonta Davis's side, what his lawyer said, which is that this is an extortion, and Gervonta Davis is a victim of extortion. If they can prove that she's extorting him, he's going to get off of that assault charge because she extorted him and she set him up. Okay, that's his side. Her side is that he ran in there and grabbed me. We know that at the end of the day, they got to go to court. So right now, there's a presumption of innocence, which means it's up to them to prove it. So you can't tell me that you know they're going to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt without you ever hearing their evidence. You said he's going to be convicted. Yes, you did. You said he's going to be convicted. You said he thinks he's going to get convicted.
That's my thoughts based on just hear me out for a second.
Do you think that's fair, bro? You want somebody to do that shit to you?
Listen,
you want somebody to do that to you, brother?
You don't want to.
It's hard for me to listen to. Let me finish this sentence. I promise I'll listen. Brother, it's hard for me to listen to people talk about a young man that's been accused and say, oh, he's going to be convicted without it even going to court yet. I think that is monumentally unfair to the kid. Go ahead, man.
This is what I said. Okay, this is what I said. I said, based on what they're saying and what they're saying the video is showing, I said, I think that it would just be simple assault and not the attempted kidnapping and the other charges. Because I don't think that if there's video, like they said, there's video, and it shows, like you said, and it shows him grabbing her.
That's not what you said, bro. That's not what you said. You said he's going to be convicted.
That is what I was. That is what I. All right, for now.
That's not what I was arguing about.
I'll let you later, partner.
No, that's not what I was arguing about. To be clear, I was arguing.
Hey, man, you have a good. You have a good day for now. For now, you have a good day.
Off and not complete this thing, because the fact of the matter is that's not what you said. What you said is he's going to.
What I said. What me and Thomas
you said he's going to get. You said that, but you also said he was going to get convicted, and that's what I was responding to. You saying he was going to get convicted, bro. That's what you said, bro. Nah, Cornell. That is what you said. It's not if you said it. It is what you said.
I misspoke. Man, I did 5.5 years in the federal penitentiary. I know how it works. I went
several years as a lawyer, bro. I know how it works too.
Not
everybody gets convicted, bro. Not everybody gets convicted. And this is not a Fed case. And it's not a Fed case.
I agree with that.
It's not a Fed case.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Thank you. Don't do the kid wrong like that, bro, because that's what you said.
I'm not doing the kid wrong, and that's what you think I'm doing, but I'm not.
Okay. All right, man. Thanks, man.
I'm not.
We can agree to disagree, because that's what I took out of that. I took you saying that's why you came up, bro. You said that you kid's gonna get convicted. Nuke the Duke, what's going on, brother? I'm sorry it took me so long to get up. What's up,
That's man? All good. What's going on, Fanon?
Nothing much, man. I'm sorry about that, bro. I don't like that shit, man. So many kids, that shit is, you know what I mean? That shit is serious shit. You say, I think your kid's going to get convicted. And you've not heard a word of the evidence. You were talking about, this is what they're saying that they said?
Right.
What's on your mind, big man?
Man, Shakur, my favorite fighter in the world, I think he would have to beat Gervonta for his resume to be better. Because, every time Tank beats somebody, they goes on to be world champions. After Shakur beats them, they goes into purgatory.
Pretty much. Well, nah, Jason Padley just won a European title this weekend.
That Euro trash don't count. That is trash.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Anything else, bro? I'm sorry, man. I got kind of wound up on that one.
But I do think Shakur is a little bit more ducked than Tank, because everybody know they don't get the payday when they fight Tank, and they know Shakur is a hard fight for him, and they don't want to get embarrassed. What's the one
That
bro?
was the
Mama Schofield's son, and what's the other guy who ducked him from Detroit? Frank Martin. He ain't want to fight him either, but it was more money for him, so I understand that part.
Didn't want to. Oh, Frank Martin didn't want to fight Shakur.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got out of that. Yeah, he got
Or
out of it.
Schofield knew he was gonna get the bricks beat off him. He would have fought Shakur
for sure.
For sure. And Shakur, man, he need to get around the right crowd and stop trying to save him. See, I got my captain save a hoe on too. Shakur, he got to cut. I mean, Tank got to cut it out. Got to stop trying to save him.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about? I got to stop trying to save Tank.
No, Tank need to stop trying to save whoever he be trying to save them females.
Yeah, you got to
get in trouble with him.
Man. You got to get you a nice boring wife.
You got to stay away from him, man.
Get you a nice boring wife.
Yep,
man.
Nice boring when he be off to the good.
For sure.
All right, that's all I wanted to hit on.
Appreciate you, man. All right, man.
All righty. All right.
Yes, sir. Man, that was fun. Hey, man, seriously, Cornelius Burnett, that was fun, bro. I see why people don't want me to debate me, man. On the real, that shit bugs the shit out of me, man. I'm serious. Like, dog, let the man get convicted of what the man did. If he winds up getting convicted, he wound up getting convicted. I ain't going to act like just because somebody got accused of something that means that they're convicted and act like they're guilty just because people want to put that up there, man. You know, to be fair, I hopped into your conversation with a Rocket. Oh, that's not us. The whole situation is blown way up. I was on Frequent Channel defending Tank. Cornelius Burnett. Hey, dog. Hey, man. I mean, look, bro. I just would be careful. Anyway, that's cool, bro. I apologize, man, if I snapped off a little too hard on you, Cornelius Burnett. Seriously, I really do appreciate you jumping up on here. And I don't think you were being unfair to him. You're basically saying that you think the guy, he's going to get a misdemeanor assault. If he gets a misdemeanor assault, that means he's not going to do any time and he'll move on. Is that what you're saying, Cornelius Burnett? Like that's probably the angle that he thinks is the worst that'll happen. That I could kind of get with, and I might have tried to do a better job of forcing you around to that. Padley's title was electrifying. Should have seen the way he turned dude's lights out in the second round. A true electrician style for the EBU title. The EBU Electronics Boxing Union. Yeah. You know, hell yeah, man. House arrest at best. I mean, yeah, I think that's what they're saying, but you get a parole violation, all kind of drama. I'm just, man, it is what it is, man. Martin Tank cases in Florida. Oh, did I say Georgia? I said Georgia. I was thinking of T Orlando when I said Georgia. Florida, Georgia. That's my bad. I want to see Shakur fight Keyshawn Davis. Phoenix, stop hating. No, Phoenix ain't never gonna stop, bro. I need Phoenix to continue to hate. Anyway, let me put another link in there, man. That was fun, man. Seriously, I appreciate that, dog. I really do. I really do. I really appreciate that, man. That was fun. Add to that, in addition to Tank, y'all mind y'all business. What is that? I mean, look, man, my business is, this shit is my business. Sorry about that. These dudes be putting shit out there, bro. Some of these YouTubes are going to hate, are going too low to hate on Tank. Yeah, I know, man, but it is what it is. It's content, man. What's going on, man? He said he showed that he can fight. Who is that? Rise Podcast. Where you at, Rise? Why don't y'all ever make a show, man? Jump on, man. What's going on with your brother? I'm going to ask you about Tank. I promise that. You know me. It's good to see you, man. Tell your boy, Coach Calvin, I said, what up, man? No real IQ. What is this? No real IQ. IQ is racist, man. That's a racist concept. No real IQ. Y'all want to put out there. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean by that, man. I don't know what you mean by that. Shakur get touched up plenty of times. Most of the times, the rope saved that boy for real. Nah, he don't get touched up a lot. That's not right. Shakur Stevenson, one of the best fighters in the world, bro. I got him number 2. Man, I'm trying to tell you, I need to come up with a new pound for pound now that Terrence Crawford is retired. I don't believe that Terrence Crawford's not retired, so I still have Terrence Crawford as number 1 pound for pound because I don't believe Terrence. Terrence said he retired. I don't believe it, and I'm not taking him off my pound for pound list. He's going to sit there for at least 2 years. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So my number 1 is Terrence because I don't believe his ass is retiring. I don't believe him. He loves the attention too much, man. He likes it. And I don't think it's going to be enough for him just to continue to watch people at his fights. It's going to get old. Fanon, was Tio on your pound for pound list before this fight? No. No, Teofimo Lopez was not on my pound for pound list before this fight. No. I will give Teofimo Lopez most definitely gets credit for having the best resume at 140. That's what I said about Teofimo. Teofimo Lopez had the best resume for all the 140-pound champions. In between Richardson Hitchens, Gary Antoine Russell, what's my guy's name? Dalton Smith and Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez had the best resume out of the 4 of them. That's what he had, man. Why would Tank versus Benavidez not happen? Because he's too small, Chopper City. Hold on a second. I'm just going to let y'all talk and ignore shit. Shakur is the real deal. Thomas Hill in the building. Shakur is the real deal. Don't know why these dudes hate on him. I just got tanked by stoppage, but Shakur could win. This is boxing after all. Yeah, it's hard for me to predict a stoppage of Shakur. That's difficult for me. Because Shakur is going to not give you anything to knock him out. Oh, no worries, Rise. He said I'm at work. No worries, man. You are not the only one, and it is a reason you've been watching Tank since he started. That's not for me. I got Boots over Shakur pound for pound. I don't. Honestly, man, I got Boots and Shakur I think are about what and what. Oh, Shaqy fought, man. See, like, it's a style thing for me, man. Shakur's got a very difficult style, man. He's just got a very difficult style to beat. Very difficult style. He's a very, very, very exceptional fighter, man. And he doesn't annoy me outside the ring like my guy. Actually, all these dudes annoy me listening to him outside the ring. The only one that doesn't bug me right about now is Rolly Romero. Because Rolly Romero found Christ. Shakur chin weak, bruh. Don't do shit different. Shakur not gonna walk down Tank. Nah. But we'll get the fight. Hopefully we'll get the fight. Cantrell, yes, I agree. Devin is the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world. I will eat crow and say that Devin Haney is the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world. Devin is because Devin got ducked by Teofimo Lopez, and he got ducked by Shakur Stevenson. I mean, Devin has got to be the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world because he's gotten ducked by Tank, he got ducked by Shakur, and he got ducked by Tio. I mean, so therefore, obviously, he's the top fighter in the world. That's a sound argument in it. Nah, Shakur ducked Devin. Shakur ducked Devin. Tank ducked Devin. Tio ducked Devin. Lomachenko was ducking Devin until he fought him. You know the deal. I'm joking. That's a joke. I'm joking. I'm trolling you, bro. Rick Williams, bro. I'm just joking, bro. I'm just lying. Everybody's ducking Benavidez, so what's that mean? That's the truth. But no, not everybody's ducking Benavidez, just Canelo. Only person to duck David Benavidez has been Canelo. Everybody else is fighting him. But Beterbiev and Bivol were doing their thing for Undisputed. You know, they're not trying to make the money, man. They're not trying to make that fight, man, with David Benavidez too quick. They got people to exploit, money to exploit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was jokes, man. I know full well what was going on with that stuff, man. You know? Damn, I should have not kicked off Cornelia Burnett, man. I need somebody to get up here and talk crazy, bro. For now, would you watch Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn? What do you think would win? I got Conor Benn over Ryan Garcia, Solar. I got Conor Benn over Ryan Garcia because Conor Benn is juiced to the max. Conor Benn looks so doped up, you don't know what he's gonna be on, bro. You know what I mean? Like you just don't know what's going on with that dude. That's where I am on that. I don't even know what to expect out of that. Terrence Crawford is ducking day exactly. Hell yeah, I want to argue today. Yeah, I wanted to argue today, but I can't get any of. Honestly, man, 2 cents. I was just testing them suckers, bro. I was just testing them, man. I don't talk too bad to these guys. I'm too much, man. Fanon, what's your opinion on why everybody don't want to fight Gary Russell? Well, because Gary Russell Jr. is a very tough out, and he's not represented by Eddie Hearn, so they're not going to be able to rob the bank and pay these guys extra money. They're joking with you, man. They're joking. Crawford would not fight David Benavidez. They're not in the same weight class. But I'm going to tell you right now, if David Benavidez was undisputed at 168, you would have never said Terrence Crawford would have never went up there and fought him. But he said it. He's like, man, I'm not going to fight that guy. The only reason I'm fighting Canelo is because he's around the same size as me. And, hey, man, he got it done. Hat off to my guy. You know what I mean? Hat off to him for getting it done. Too good and not enough money. Yeah, to lose to Gary Russell. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Big Dog Willie, bro, what's up, man? Thank you for the support, man. Shakur is the best fighter at 147 and has the best boxing IQ besides Usyk. He will piece up Tank, something nice, and frustrate him. Salute to the Tankamaniacs. Now you're not trolling anymore, huh? Shakur will get his ass pieced up and knocked the fuck out because Shakur ain't undefeatable, bro. Don't act like it can't happen. Let's see it happen. Shakur is the best fighter under 147 and under and has the best boxing IQ besides Usyk. He will piece up Tank, something nice, and frustrate him. Yeah, but so what? Usyk's about to get knocked out by Deontay Wilder. He said under 147. He said under 147. Kermit Montano said, Fanon, do you think Mario Barrios is going to knock out Ryan? No, I do not. I do not think Mario Barrios is going to knock out Ryan. Man, Mario Barrios is a better fighter than people give him credit to, man. Mario Barrios been holding on to that title for a minute, man. You know, Mario been doing his thing, bro. Mario been doing his thing, bro, for real. And I think Mario's massively underrated in that fight, man. But all these guys are overrated, dude. All these guys are, I'm telling you, man, these dudes are overrated. 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 Devin's overrated. Tio is definitely overrated. Say what you want. Teofimo Lopez is definitely overrated. Man, I got to get my energy back. Today is man, let me tell you something. Also, the hangover is over, bro. Yeah, that's it. Give me a second. Big Dog Willie, click the link, man. Nah, he got stuff to do. He out there hating on Tank. Hey, Big Dog Willie, bro, you're a Tank hater, bro. Or why are you such a Tank hater, Big Dog Willie? Can I get the story of your Tank hatred? I don't get this. I think Gary Russell Jr. can beat Shakur. Hey, let's see it. Styles make fight. Let's see it. What's OG boxing talk? What up, man? You're fucking with me, Rick. Martin, he's gonna says what is that, Thomas Hill? He's gonna say it's his fans. Oh yeah. You talking about Big Dog Willie's gonna say it's his fans. Well, I can understand it, man. Fanon said I need an origin. I need an origin story behind your hatred, bro. Yeah, dog. What's the origin of this hatred, dog?
Oh, what's up?
What's up, man? How you feeling, Big Dog Willie?
I'm all right. Just getting home from work. Hold on, let me try. Man, the origin?
Yeah, I need your origin story, dog.
Oh, man.
Because you're a superhero hater.
So I used to do this. I don't know if you guys remember. I used to do this to the Haney and to the Haney coat. I used to drive them crazy. Remember, I had my Haney facts with Bill Haney facts. Used to come in here all the time.
Yeah, I remember that, man.
So it's just to take a maniac's turn. I just had to get on them, so I just say crazy shit about Tank, so just to piss him off. So I said Tank going to have the largest crowd in the courtroom, stuff like that, So I just to mess with them because it's fun because they get so irritated and they get so mad, and it's fun to fuck with them.
Hey man,
they're probably in the comments right now, cussing my name out. Fuck him. He only does fuck him. Look at him. I can't even see the comments, but I can just know. Thomas Hill probably in there talking shit too. Yeah. So yeah. But Thomas Hill's the homie. He's a homie.
Yeah, he is. He's good people, man.
Yeah. But no, it's fun. I just like fucking with him because that's just what I do.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you coming over here to do it, bro. I appreciate the trolling. Thank you, man.
I ain't gonna stop either. So y'all
Don't stop it.
Yeah, all right. All right, you take care, man.
Hey, man, if you guys, just speaking of trolls, bro, man, what's my guy's name? He used to troll the channel all the time, man. I ain't seen him in so long. Here's Big Dog. Hey, here's my guy, Thomas Hill, for you, bro.
Big Dog, when I ever talk junk about you, I just say the truth. You the biggest tankomaniac there is, dog.
I'm not a tankomaniac, but you know what? If you want to call me one, that's fine. You want to call me one, that's fine. Just to make you guys feel good, you can call me a tankomaniac. That talk shit about Tank. Yeah, you can do that. I'm his harshest critic, you should say.
But seriously though, man, if you see the fight, how do you see the fight playing out?
Man, I don't see Tank.
You think it's gonna play out the way it played out with Teofimo?
Fuck no. Teo's not smart. Tank is smart. Teo's not smart. Teo is just reactionary. And the people he fought before, besides Lomachenko, I wouldn't say they were just not smart. He didn't fight nobody who was as smart as Shakur. Shakur is one of the best minds in boxing, if not the best. So he studies, and he does his homework on these fighters, and he gets them out of there, or not get them out of there. He makes them look bad, makes them look really bad. So, I don't know what else to say. But I want to see him I want to see him fight Tank. I really do, and I want to see who wins. I want to see him fight Devin too. Shut up, Devin and Tank. Both of you guys fan bases. So yeah.
Nah, honestly, I like them all, man. I just want to see the fights.
Yeah,
but I don't know how that fight plays out. I definitely know it ain't playing out like Teo.
No,
I don't know why Teo himself didn't do things to do measures to place for the jab and how the jab could impact the fight, but. He had somebody in his corner that's really, really good, and I don't think they even listened to what he had said or what they put together.
Who's in his corner that's really, really good? You talking about his dad?
Nah, the brother from I forget his name.
Oh, the other cat. I know you're talking about.
That was back there that was looking pretty disturbed because I know he probably was working on a way to try to get around Shakur's jab, but his dad, man, I think his dad is a big problem too. I think his energy is a big problem. But
Go ahead.
No, I just never thought that T.O. was going to be a problem for Shakur. But
he hasn't got any better since the Lomachenko fight. He's been stagnated on the same level, and I thought he'll get better, but he hasn't got better. He's just the same old T.O. And that's not. How long has it been since the Shakur? Since the Loma fight, like 4 years or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Wow, been a minute.
Yeah, he hasn't got any better.
I think that the Josh Taylor was the worst thing that happened to him, man. I think that gave him, because after a while he was questioning himself, maybe looking for a way to verify whether or not he needed to work on some things, or if he still had that magic that he struck against Loma. And then Josh Taylor happened, and I think it reassured him. And then the Barbosa fight, but like I think there was a reason why they kept him away from those fighters. But I mean, shout out to Shakur, because that was a hell of it was a great performance. You know, he controlled that fight.
It was easy work for him. I didn't think it was gonna be that easy. It was so easy for him, and it was real easy. I just don't. I feel bad for Teal, because Teal, he can be way better than what he is right now, and I just think his pops don't help him out at all, and that's just sad.
Martin, what you think about that dynamic? You think they're gonna have to break that dynamic up, or you see a way around it? The dynamic with him and his dad, because I think that's a bad influence in his corner. I mean, in his camp, to tell you the truth.
Teal's done, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
Teal's done, bro. Teal's done. He's on all that corny. He's been on that corny ass shit for a long time, bro. And that dude just he got humiliated. I don't know whether or not he's gonna have the mental strength to come back from that. Because he looked so terrible. He didn't know what he was doing. His trainer didn't know what to do. But as far as the dynamic in him and his father, I mean, honestly, man, I gotta say, fuck him and feed him beans for everything that they've said before. Everything they said.
Okay, you know you can. Yeah, I hear you, Fernando. That makes yeah. Like
those motherfuckers have been playing this stupid ass game for a long time. Yeah. Seriously, man, they didn't have to do all that nigger stuff. Yeah, they didn't have to do all that shit. And so you guys were out there playing, focus on and everything. We've got J-Lo, my Latino. Y'all did all that bullshit, bro, and you weren't in the fucking gym, fucking getting better. You know, you talking all that dumb shit. And it's a shame, because he's a talented fighter, but his like athletic gifts can only take you so far. Facts. And basically, bro, these dudes are serious fighters, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, hell, you can't be predictive. You can't be doing things that are tendencies, and you can't leave that lead hand down like that against Shakur. I know that for a fact. And that's why
he did with other people. I don't know what he was thinking, but whatever.
That's not Shakur. Other people not. See, I'm not one that just gonna hate on somebody and say they're not good. Now, I don't believe he's the boogeyman, but I don't believe he's invincible. But you definitely cannot give him something, because he's a timing and distance guy, and he's really good at that. He's elite. He's got really good quickness too, so he can react quicker. So even if you're faster, he's got much more things going on.
That kind of quickness. Yeah, he's kind of
So you can't give him stuff like that, and it was bad.
It was too easy. It was too easy. It looked bad.
And I will say this too, Martin, because I believe that his mentality is definitely gone now, because after the fight, he went to Crawford and said, "Man, I want to fight you." Like, what you think you're gonna do against Crawford?
Get put in the hospital.
Man, that just tells you can't trust anything that dude says, man.
Facts. All right then, Martin, man. I just wanted to come up and ask Big Dog Willie how you see the fight playing out.
Man, I appreciate you talking to me, bro. You know, I'm blacklisted. These clowns don't want no smoke from me no more. So I appreciate when you friendly brothers come up here and talk to me and troll.
Well, I want to also say this too, man. My man Rocco Maride and Cornelius Burnett, they were talking about this. And I just interjected into the conversation, because to me, you know, you got the footage of Devin coming out instantaneously, like in the moment that is dropped. But you had 2 to 3 days before they even came to the cops with this stuff with Tank, and the footage got suppressed. Nobody leaked the stuff. That stuff don't make sense. And then like 3 of the witnesses say, "Nah, man, we ain't see Ish." And then one of them like, "Yo, I don't even want one." And the other one happens to say, "Yeah, she got her hair pulled." So, like, I don't know what's going on, but that video should have come out. And then only we would have had.
And for go ahead, finish. I'll let you finish. I want to ask you a question about this, especially for I want to ask you guys a question about that whole situation.
Well, I was only going to say this. The only people to have come out and seen it as a report have been Blue Blood and Jake Paul, civilians. That's
Who
kind of
said they
strange.
saw it?
They said they saw it.
He said he saw it.
They said, well, Jake Paul definitely said
I
he saw
believe
it.
Jake Paul probably Jake Paul had a better reason to see it before Blue.
Blue Blood said he saw it too.
He said he saw it.
He said he saw the footage.
Yeah,
Blue Blood is
tough.
special, man. I'll say that, man. He's special.
So I just want to say for Nine, I mean, I hear what you're saying. Innocent before guilty, but Tank's a knucklehead, and he put himself in knucklehead situations, and he's too old for that right now. I don't want to say he's guilty. He's not guilty. Innocent to proven guilty. I don't know what happened. I mean, $800, what you call it? It's not. That don't sound like he did anything really. But why you put yourself in that situation in the first place? And that's what he needs to realize, that if he needs to not be around those people.
Can we get back on for 1 second? Does that nigga saying he saw that tape?
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second. That nigga said he saw the tape. A tape.
He said he saw it.
A tape, watch this shit. A tape, USA Today said USA Today had to interview somebody that saw the tape.
He didn't say that, Thomas Hill. He didn't say that. Are you serious?
The nigga said it, bro. He said he saw the tape. He saw the tape. It was during one of his drops of lies. He said, and I saw the tape.
Oh, Blue Blood, come on now.
Blue Blood connected. He part of he part of Team Haney, bro. So you might got access because their tapes release quick.
Oh, come on, Blue Blood. That's not good.
That's disgusting. That's flat disgusting.
On that note, I'm about to get out of here.
No. But anyway, let me. Oh, that's enough. I'm fucking stupefied. Who the fuck would show him that tape?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, that's
you
what I was saying.
You were asking something though. You were asking something, Big Dog Willie. My bad.
I was just saying that. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but Tank got knucklehead behavior, and I don't think he put himself in situations that he should not put himself into, and he knows what's going on with him. He's got a close eye. People are looking at his ass, and he's doing knucklehead thing. He should have been not at no strip club at 4:00 in the morning. That's whatever time. Why he's training for a fake fight. I don't understand what that whole deal was about. And that's a knucklehead thing to do.
Yeah, but the reason, the knuckle things, the people getting accused of things over time, people are going to start believing it when you get accused.
Now, that's a fact. That's an absolute fact. Both of
people
them
are going to start being like, once you start getting, and the people that are doing the accusing know that this is how it works. It's called gaslighting. If you accuse somebody of 15, 20 times, people are going to start believing that the person is capable of it. Because otherwise, why would they keep?
But just the fact that he has went to jail for doing, not even that, but for doing stuff that put a black man in a situation where he's been charged with stuff, especially in America, he's going to automatically get put in a situation that he's guilty automatically. So I'm just saying for him, he needs to stop being a knucklehead and just don't do shit that that.
Yeah, but let's hold on for a second, bro. Because right now you're just basically punishing the nigga. Like we don't know if he did anything. Let the nigga.
I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying he did.
Yeah,
I'm just saying don't put himself in a situation.
Like I would like to say that. I don't know. Kind of like you want to hate, bro. I want to hate on haters, bro. That shit gets on my fucking nerves, bro. I can't keep riding. Like the last time somebody said he did all this terrible shit, I actually listened to what the dude was accused of, and his girlfriend never said he hit her. Never said it. That's what these niggas said. So it adds more. That adds more to it. Like Blue Blood, if what they're saying is true, that he said he saw the tape, bro, that is just flat out fucking slander.
I'm gonna get off of here with that one.
Hey,
bro, that is slander, bro. That's just fucking slander. Everybody, nobody's seen the tape, but you. I'm sorry, Big Dog. Well, go ahead, Thomas Hill. My bad.
No. I'm saying, look at Kentrell LeGrew's comment. He was there when he said it. He said it's no bop. That I'm actually telling the truth. Like I heard that man say it. He was there. He literally said that. I couldn't believe. I'm like, yo.
I saw the tape. I
Man,
saw the tape.
that's what he said.
So what did you do? You picked up the phone and you called the girl's lawyer and got the tape. You called up the police department and they put you on. Where's the new? What the fuck? How? Like,
I don't know, but that's what the man said out of his own mouth. He said he saw the tape. He know it. He know it's true. I was like, okay. But I agree with what you said though, man. I mean, it's people who take stuff and they apply more things to them, and it's so much vitriol for this dude that they really want to see him down bad. I can't believe that the people do this brother this way, because this is the thing in real life. If the stuff was the way with their people or their loved ones, they would be like, man, that's some straight BS. But when it's him, it's believed on site.
God, oh man. Like that's a level of shit that is like, what the fuck, for real? Like, and there are people that believe them.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, people that done pushed all the narratives off of some of he's one of their go-to guys for Tank, and he has no connection to Tank. But for some odd reason, they go to him for like levity on all things Tank. And that's crazy.
man, that is stupefying that somebody would tell a lie like that. But then Jake Paul's told the same lie that he saw it. Jake Paul saw the tape and he saw somebody get punched in the face.
So this is why I want to ask you a question, because I know you have knowledge with this stuff because you've dealt with law. How is it that he is able? He's a civilian. Am I not correct on that?
Who?
Jake Paul.
Regular, yeah.
So how would he be able to get permission to see the foot?
He didn't. He lied. He didn't. It was the only videotape that there is a mashup of the security footage inside the place. That's it. And there is no security in the rooms where they were, and there was no accusation at all in any description of the videotape that he hit her outside. Jake Paul just lied. He said he saw her hit her. It's on tape because the dude must have thought that the tape was coming and wanted to get ahead of it because he believed it. I mean, these guys are like, Jesus Christ, man. You guys just lie like fucking rugs. But to say you saw the tape, like, man, Jesus Christ, man. What's Blue Blood? What's wrong with you, man?
Hey, Blue Blood doing things for clicks and giggles. You know he looking for somebody to be his peopleization.
Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, I'm sorry to mess up your day, man. I'm sorry to mess up your day.
Bro, you just know what you're up against. Like, dude, there's no shame. You know what I mean? It's like you niggas are like being a content creator with niggas like that around. It's like you get on stage and then you know, and you do the best you can fucking do with the talent you got, and then a nigga get on and just fucking lie like a goddamn rug. Just make shit up for it. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, you know what I'm saying? I already saw some other shit. Oh, Gervonta said he was scared. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, is it that serious? Man, I mean, for real. Like, god dang, man, the shit that is out on Gervonta. For you to co-sign and say you saw something that doesn't even exist? My God, man, let the kid live. Fuck is wrong with you, man? Jesus Christ, you want somebody doing that to your family? I mean, can you imagine? It happens to me all the time. That's why I know these niggas are that type of people. These niggas are running around just saying shit like, well, how can we fuck over Fanon today? Let's say Fanon tried to have sex with BFTB. Like, that's the shit that these niggas say. Like,
yeah, that's wild.
Like, what kind of fucking people are you, man? You're sick as hell, man. Like, you're sick as hell, bro. Like, you're going to go all the way to say, in order to convince somebody that this guy's a bad person. You say somebody saw him and fucks him in Cuba, that he's on the run, that he didn't have enough money to hire a lawyer, and now you saw the video. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, that's fucking disgusting. Like that shit is not normal, man. That's not a normal level of hate, bro. That's not normal, bro. That's crazy. That's to the point where you need to go to a psych ward for lying. Like, bro, anything that come up to you, you just gonna lie? Like, you get your channel flagged, you're pretty sure that is manager Marty, so you just tell this lie that they told you? I mean, that lie you told Blue Blood was so huge. There's no fucking way that you know exactly who flags you. YouTube did not call you and tell you that manager Marty flagged your channel, but yet you lied and said they told me this. Like, Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? There's no way you saw that tape. That's like you read that. It's like you telling somebody I got all of the unredacted Epstein files in my living room. I have all of them. I am telling you, I know. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. And you people that support this guy, after telling lies like that, and you be like, yeah, Blue Blood's my guy. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people, man? There's no way he saw that shit. Just like there's no way he knew about manager Marty. You guys are getting you thieving with this. Oh my, I'm so disgusted about that lie. Go ahead, Thomas. I'm sorry. That's disgusting to me, bro.
No, I'll say this because I don't want to rile you up anymore. I'm sorry about even making mention of it, man. I want to know, is there any recourse for Tank? Because that is libel and slander. Recourse for Tank? Because, like, not only did they cost this man money, but they have put this man in a world of hurt. Now, I'm not going to exclude his actions because, you know, he's been known to do some things with women that he probably shouldn't be doing, like grabbing them up and things like that. We've seen that on camera. I don't know if anything else that he's done, and I know he's getting applied to everything, but
well, he can send those niggas cease and desist letters and threaten to sue him. He can absolutely do that civilly. This shit is apt to me. My personal opinion is he could absolutely sue Jake Paul for saying he saw a tape that didn't exist and using that as a justification to not allow. He's got actual damages for that. And if he winds up that this thing winds up being extortion and all that bullshit and it goes away, without a doubt he could. Without a doubt that they are. But the question is he going to waste his time doing that stuff? But I mean, is there a recourse, man? Yeah, there's a recourse for him. But, you know, these dudes ain't got no money and they working for other people. But, I mean, I just can't. I'm just, man, I've had people lie on me, bro, so many times, bro. These niggas lie on me like a fucking rug, dog. These guys put up videos saying that I got sued by Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
Like, what are you guys all coordinated together to do this stuff to me? I have people come tell me about, I mean, it's just, you guys are terrible. You're just terrible people. That's the only way I can describe it. And you guys support this guy. And you're terrible people supporting him. That's all I can say. You guys add to this shit. It's fucking terrible.
Well, I'm gonna say one thing, man. I hate to say it, even I should probably not say it, but I just remember the first time I ever heard you being mentioned in some way that was unsavory. It was by Bill Haney himself.
Of course, fuck Bill Haney.
You know, and I mean, these people have some type of affiliation with Bill Haney, so it wouldn't be beyond the scope of doubt for me that they messing with you like this, man. Because I know that man definitely said some savory things about you. I heard about him.
Let me be real clear. Bill Haney's a pussy. Bill Haney's a pussy that thought he could run the streets, thought he was Mr. Man that had this and that pussy found out he couldn't touch me with a 10-foot fucking pole. So he went away from threatening me to having a bunch of punk ass jackasses all say terrible things about me and try to run my channel out of existence because he thinks he's slick. Bill Haney is a pussy that needs bodyguards. And Bill Haney talked way more than slick shit about me. Way more than slick shit about me. But that's okay. That's why this whole ass niggas is looking at 6 Ricos. So it doesn't matter to me. I'm used to having people put these public campaigns out against me. But no, I'm going to be straight up, man. That nigga ain't no 50-0 with me. I'm telling you that shit. That nigga threatened me. That niggas did all kind of bullshit. Fuck them.
Somebody told me his old gone too. They said that he got stomped out.
He got stomped out by, man, let me tell you something, bro. That nigga had to move out of Vegas. That nigga had to move out of Vegas into New York City so he can be up underneath his little petty mafia niggas. And he thought he was a fucking tough guy. But the fact of the matter is, ain't nobody afraid of Bill Haney no more. Ain't nobody afraid of Bill Haney anymore. And nor is fake ass actors. Because where the fuck with all these tough guys? It was in New York City, right?
Yeah, it was in New York.
And all these niggas was from New York City. All these YouTube content, where were they? Where were they to fight with Bill Haney, all these tough guys? No, he got a fucking tough guy, and now the nigga can't. It's just disgusting, bro. Yeah, he got stomped out, bro. Yeah. It's disgusting. Sorry about that, man. I didn't mean to. Bill Haney, absolutely. Bill Haney did that shit. But it's beyond Bill Haney because Victor Conti said some crazy shit about me. And so did Rick Glazier. And so did Claymore, and so did Claymore Rain, so did Blue Blood. It's all them niggas out there in New Jersey, in New York. I know exactly who these niggas are, man. Yeah, for sure.
So last thing,
Yes,
I'll say. Your boy Shoe York did man. Hey, I was so happy for the brother, man, because you know he been a prospect. And I think that, you know, he's on the cusp of probably vying for some contention for titles and things like that. Now, I'm not so sure Espinoza is that guy, but I hope they do target the other guys because I think he beats the other ones. And I'm happy that he was able to do that at home, man. He actually put on for the city, man. So I was really proud about that.
I was happy for Shushu Carrington.
He looked
and get that knockout. That was spectacular.
And I want to say, man, it was a pretty good redemptive story for my man Keyshawn too, because
agreed,
he went out bad last time out, but he went back in there and he did what I didn't think he was going to do. I mean, he really did beat on your boy Ortiz, and he broke him down. I don't think they should have stopped it because it was only 12 seconds, and the 10-second count could have ate up at least 8 of those. He would have made it out, but he was beating on that boy body something fierce.
Yeah, he couldn't take them shots, man. When he landed, he had 2 nasty ass body. He knocked him down twice on body shots, right?
Yeah. He was taking that bite. Hey, it was effective. He looked pretty damn good, man. He looked like a problem if he get his head right, man.
Yeah, he does, man.
But hey, yo, appreciate the content. Appreciate you pulling me out. Shout out to Big Dog Willie, the biggest tanker maniac there is. And
yeah, he is. Biggest tank fan on the
the biggest tank fan on this side of the green earth. And you have a wonderful day, man.
You as well, brother. You as well. All right, Thomas. Man, I'm sorry that I had to dip into that nonsense with Bill Haney, man. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, dog, I don't know. Bill Haney ain't said shit about me in a minute. Thank you, Bill. Big Sko said Salute for non-take would take away Shakur's jab, walk him down by the 10th round and stop him to the body or give him brain damage by KO. Let's get it, bro. And my guy, Virgil Wimley, said, I got Shakur beating Tank too. He's not going to outbox him. And if he KO is his only path to victory, I don't like his chances. I like both fighters. I mean, you know, Gervonta Davis can box. That's something you got to remember. Gervonta Davis can box. And I don't know why you think Gervonta is not going to outbox him. Because Gervonta Davis can box very, very well, bro. Gervonta Davis fights extremely well. He boxes extremely well. I don't know why you'd say that he couldn't box. He can box with Shakur. Gervonta Davis is a very underrated boxer. Very underrated boxer. He's not going in there just with a puncher's chance. He's usually fighting guys a lot bigger than him, but he'll let combinations run and all that stuff going like everybody else. My man Phoenix the Assassin says land, the new acronym for that guy, lion ass, Lying ass nigga, damn. My God, man. Jesus Christ, bro. This nigga said that he lies so much, man. God, dog. He said super tethers galore. Yeah, they got to be tethers, man. Man, Jesus Christ. Yeah, my God, man. Y'all got acting like Shakur Gervonta ain't got Hey, man, would y'all mind refreshing the Cash App and the Super Chat? Blue Blood, you are a pathological liar, bro. I hate to put it on tape, bro. I do, Blue Blood. I do, Blue. I don't know who's a bigger liar, you or Jarrell Big Baby Miller. I don't know, bro. Jesus Christ, man. Drop the link. The link has been dropped. Here's a link. There you go. You're ordering me to do something. There you go. There's a link. Ain't no gotta be. They are. All of them people are. They for real? They are tethers? Oh, Jesus. Hanging out with them. Man, y'all got me. I didn't really know New York had all these. Are you saying that he's Caribbean? That he's Caribbean? I know my guy Drew is Caribbean. Man, if they're all tethers, oh my God, man. I'm just saying, how could you lie like that big a lie? Oh man, my bad. Dre's finest, man. That big a lie, bro. Come on, man. You just cheating. You just cheating in these YouTube streets. All you niggas cheat. Hey! Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me. Don't make me see that. Dre's face said, enjoying the show, you dig? Much love on that $5 holler, brother. Make my man refresh that Cash App with the $5 holler. Thank you. Yeah, he says Super Chat not working, bro. I appreciate you, man. Hey, man, there's the link, bro. There's the link, dog. There's the link. You said put the link in the chat. You ordered me to put the link in the chat. There's the link in the chat. Y'all niggas all agreed to not lose to Martin, you bum. I'm the Gary Russell Jr. of debates, nigga. You niggas ain't never beaten me. And you too scared to do it now. Chicken shits. I'm a guy. I ain't going to your live stream with you lying asses. Scared to death. I was on a live stream. I went and I put a super chat in the motherfucking super chat when Bill was in the chat. All that nigga did was look this way. That's all he did. Look the other direction, bro. I'm disgusted at him. Disgusted. Yeah, he asked for the link, and I put the link up, and they ain't did nothing. They ain't did nothing. They ain't doing nothing. I put the link up, and you ain't doing nothing. Drag Tapper T-Top, what would you call Big Baby? Dog, I call Tape. Big Baby gonna make a lot of money because of that, bro. Big Baby's gonna laugh at himself, put his KO put back on. You're sideways, Big Scope. Big Scope, how can I help you, sir?
Hey, can you hear me for now?
I can hear you, brother. What's going on, man?
Hey, I just gotta say one thing about this T.O. and Shakur fight leading, regarding Tank. T.O. was stumbling over his foot. He had his lead hand down. Y'all can't use triangle theory with boxing, because if that's the case, then a lot of people can beat a lot of people. Until Tank and Shakur get in the ring, which I think Tank gonna stop him, because Shakur ain't got enough to keep Tank off of him. Like he said to Blue Blood, how you gonna keep me off of you if you ain't got no power? And he once said that because he said that because if he don't respect your power, he gonna do you like he did Frank Martin. He gonna laugh at you, he gonna walk you down, he gonna stalk you like a lion, he gonna put you in that corner, and he gonna put you to sleep. And that's how I see it going. Because Shakur was tagging T.O. We all know that Tank got a 10. Tank got he got hit by Ryan, he got hit by Pitbull Cruz, Rolly, he got hit with some bombs, and he took it like it was nothing. So it's nothing Shakur gonna be able to do that's gonna keep him on the back foot or nothing. And like you said, Tank is an underrated boxer. Tank got skill, and he got two of the best coaches that break down fights. You got Coach and Kenny Ellis. You got Coach Kenny Ellis. You got Calvin Ford, two of the best coaches in the game. If them breaking down that fight leading up, they gonna figure out so many holes in his game, and by that time, Tank gonna do him the same way he did Frank. He gonna like, oh, you got something, and then by the 8th or 10th round, it's over. It's good night.
Hey man, I don't know. I think it'll go 12, but we'll see.
Also for now, this is another thing. This is my last thing. This is the biggest issue I got with all the people that hate on Tank. I think it's gonna take for Tank to actually unalive somebody in the ring for him to get his respect.
Nah, they'll
I
say he
really
cheated.
think that.
They'll just say he cheated. They'll do something. Trust me.
They gonna be like, oh, he was on PEDs. Was he on Vada 24/7, 365? And I'm not hoping that, but that's what it's gonna take for him to get his respect. And he got all the fighters that he beat. They are somewhere on the main card for Turkey. Headlined.
Yes, sir.
But I'm gonna leave that with the people. I got
you,
Tank
brother.
winning. I got Tank winning because that's how I see it. But all right, salute for now. Take care, bro.
Yes, sir, brother. Get back, man. Thank you for coming on, bro. John, hey man, I appreciate you, Sko. John, how can I help you?
Yeah, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
What up, my boy? How you feel about the fights this weekend?
Great fights, man. Great fights.
How your title be saying your captions be saying like Tank coming back? Like how you know that?
How do you? Because he's coming back. Why wouldn't he come back? He didn't retire.
I'm just saying, like, it ain't for sure he coming back this year.
Bro, why would you say he's not coming back? Do you know of him not coming back? Some you heard something with some reason he won't come back?
I hope he come back. I'm just saying, how do we know that?
Bro, first of all, let me tell you something. My title doesn't say anything about him coming back. I just read it. It says Gervonta Davis's resume is better than Shakur Stevenson's. Keyshawn will get ducked by Haney. My title doesn't say anything about Gervonta Davis coming back or not because it says Gervonta's resume is better than Shakur's. That's his resume. His resume is still his resume.
No, I'm saying,
regardless if he can retire tomorrow, he can retire tomorrow, and his resume is still his resume. So the topic is.
I
know what you're saying.
Bro. I know. I keep up with your page and stuff. Bro. I follow you on Twitter. I see what you tweet, bro.
Bro, that's not what my title said, though. You said my title said
your tweets. I'm just saying your tweets.
Okay, but so
I hope he comes back,
and I'm gonna tell you, I think Tank's coming back. Yes.
Right. And I'm just saying,
there's no reason for me to think he's not.
I'm just saying, all the stuff he getting into is like. It ain't like for sure he coming back this year.
Bro, there's no reason for me to believe that he's not coming back. He had an $800 bond. That is a fucking parking ticket. Okay? They gave him the price of a parking ticket.
I hope he come back, bro. I'm just saying, like,
bro, no, you don't. Well, you don't. You hating on the dude because you trying to say, oh, you acting like he coming back. Bro, he's not in jail, dog.
Yo, fan,
the man is not, he's not in jail. Let me tell you. He's not in jail,
fan, bro. I think I'm a tank.
Bro,
hold on, real fast. I'm just real fast. Let me just correct you real fast. I don't hate on any of the fighters. I'm a Tank fan. Tank Earl, them two of my favorite fighters growing up. I'm a Tank fan. I'm just saying.
So why do you think Tank's not coming back?
I'm not saying if he is or not. I'm just saying when I see reports out there saying Tank coming back, I'm not just saying just you. I'm just saying, period. How do we know this? If it's like,
bro, he's not going anywhere. No, he doesn't. You have to understand something. He doesn't have to come back. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's not gone anywhere. He had a fight canceled that was supposed to happen 2 months ago. It didn't happen because a girl accused him of something. Everybody made a big deal about it, but then he winds up getting out on bond and $800. He wasn't on the run. He wasn't any of that. And then his lawyer said this case isn't going anywhere because the lady lied to the police. So it is what it is. But he's not convicted of anything. He's as far as we know, he's not been sentenced to jail.
Yo, real fast, fan. Real fast. Or for now. I'm not even talking about his case, my man. Even him on his own words.
Dog, he was gonna fight Jake Paul. Nah, stop.
He's gonna fight. He fought. Yo,
bro, he just fought. He did not say that he was gonna retire.
What I'm saying. Let me tell you what I'm saying and what I'm thinking. I don't want you to say it for me. I'm not talking about his case. Forget the case. Before the case, he even said, "Yeah, I need to take some time away from the sport of boxing." Didn't he say that?
Make your point, bro. I'm not going to be on your. I'm not on stand.
You, didn't he say that?
Bro, I'm not going to be on stand. Bro, let me be very clear. I'm not going to be on stand. Make your point. Don't ask me a bunch of leading
you
questions.
trying to make listen, you trying to make my point for me, but when you
no, I'm not. You said make your point. Don't ask me a bunch of questions.
I just made my point.
So your point is what? You're saying that you don't know he's coming back because he said that he may only have 2 or 4 fights. Listen to me.
Defensive like I'm hating on.
Bro, I'm not being defensive, bro. I'm listening. I'm telling you, you cut, bro.
This how it happened. I asked you a question. You got defensive like I'm hating
dog.
on
I don't care whether you think I'm defensive or not. I don't care whether you think I'm defensive or not. What I told you was I'm not going to answer 15 questions where you say, did he say this? Yes or no? Did he say that? Yes or no? Did he say this? Yes or no? I'm not going to do that. So make your
why do I think,
bro, I'm not going to let you cut me off again. Make your point.
All right, my point is he said out his own mouth he needed time away from boxing. So when I see all these captions and all these tweets, I'm just asking, is it coming from his team that he's saying, all right, that time already been had, I'm ready to come back this year? Did he say that? That's my question. That's my point.
That's a question. That's not a point.
But my point is he said out his own mouth, you keep bringing up his case. I'm not talking about the man case. I'm saying out his own mouth, he said he needs some time away from boxing. Did he not say that?
Gervonta Davis said he's got 2 or 4. He's got between 4 and 6 more fights left. That's what he said.
My man.
He said after he got a draw with Lamont Roach, he said, I'm going to go pick up this bag real fast and I'll be back. That's what he said. Didn't he?
I hope so.
Did he? No. Did he say that?
Yeah, he said a lot of things.
So therefore, since he said that, but he said that though.
No, he said
he'll be back in 2 or 4 fights. So didn't he say that?
I just say, yeah, bro. You
No, he did say that. So what are you asking whether or not you know why I think he's coming back? Because you heard him say he's coming back.
All right, bro. I hope you do come back. You got me confused with these Tank haters and all that.
No, I don't. Let me tell you what I do. And I'll say it very calmly.
Right.
I know when somebody wants to ask me leading questions to support their argument without just coming out and giving me their argument. So what I told you was I was not going to go through 5 or 6 questions that you ask for you to set up the groundwork for your point. I want you just to make up your point. Your point is that Gervonta Davis said that he needed some time off. My counter to that was Gervonta Davis said he has between 2 and 4 more fights left. So if he says he wants a little time off, but he has 2 to 4 more fights left, that's why I think Gervonta Davis is coming back. Especially since you said you weren't talking about the criminal case.
No, I'm not. Yeah, not. I ain't talking.
Yeah, so there you go. I got you 100%. Very, very straightforward. The reason why I think he's coming back.
I don't talk about people personally. I just talk about boxing, like just the sport. I don't get into you know what I'm saying? I don't get into what they do out of the sport. That's not my business. I just talk about the sport of boxing. And I want Tank to come back. He's one of the most.
You don't have any reason you don't have any reason to think he's not coming back, other than the court case.
Reasoning, bro. I just told you.
And I know, and I gave you, and I completed your reasoning.
You gave me a counter.
You said that he thought that he said a while ago that he needed time off from boxing. He, after the Lamont Roach fight, which was less than a year ago, he fought in March. This is February. He fought in March. He had a fight. He didn't retire. Then he fought. He was going to fight Jake Paul. That fight got canceled because of these accusations. It didn't get canceled because Gervonta Davis wasn't going to do it. And Gervonta said before it, he was going to take that fight and he would be right back. You heard all of those things. The only reason why you wouldn't believe it is because you wouldn't believe what Gervonta said. But you want to believe what Gervonta says when he says he needs time off. But you don't want to believe what Gervonta says when he says he's got 2 to 4 more fights left.
All right, fan. All right, let me say this. I'm gonna let you get back to your channel. Respectfully, my brother. I'm a Tank fan, bro. The way you were approaching,
bro, I don't care. Respectfully,
listen,
then respect me by doing this, dog. If you're gonna be respectful, bro. If you're gonna be, hey, dog, I'm gonna talk because it's my channel.
You're right. Go ahead.
If you want to be, bro, if you want to be respectful, bro, you're gonna talk over me. Bro, let me tell you, it's my channel, bro.
But
you want to be respectful, bro. Just come straight forward, bro. I know he's a troll. I know what you're doing, bro. Don't be slick. I know what you're doing, dog.
Fanning. Somebody can't ask.
My name ain't Fanning, bro. And you know my name ain't Fanning, bro. Hey, look, I don't know how where are you from? Philadelphia?
Yo, I'm asking you a question, bro.
Where are you from, bro?
I can't ask
Philadelphia?
you a question without you getting offensive.
I'm not offended at all.
Come
I'm
on,
not
bro.
offended. You haven't offended me. I didn't say I was
So,
offended.
fan, if you're not offended, all right. So look,
The name is
so can I get my
Fanon.
point off, bro? You keep approaching
Fanon.
me. You just said I'm a troll, bro. I'm not no troll.
No,
man.
somebody else said you're a troll. But yeah, you're trolling, bro. You are.
I'm trolling by asking questions.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Say what you're going to say, bro. You're very inconsistent, bro. You said that you know Gervonta said he had 2 to 4 more fights. And all he said was he needed some time off. But you are doubting that he's coming back. But you're not being honest enough to tell me that the reason, let's be honest, John. The reason why you switched to that was because you know the issue with him coming back is related to the criminal charges. That's the only reason a reasonable person would doubt that Gervonta was coming back, is if he was looking at a prison bed. But I talked to you about that. You didn't want to continue, so you switched. And now you're talking about something Gervonta said in passing, which contradicts something he said later. Bro, I'm a very, 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 I understand what you're saying, bro.
I didn't even cut you off for none of that. Can I say my piece? I'm going to just get up out of here. But I want to say my final piece, bro, because I'm not one of these trolls and doing all that extra stuff. And the Lamont Roach press conference, that was before the case. Just listen to me, bro. That was before the
We already talked about this, bro.
All right. So that's why I'm thinking he'll say one thing. If you're not going to be real about this, then I don't know. He'll say one thing and then say a whole opposite of that.
Bro, that's why unless somebody gets put into jail, I'm not going to believe it. He said he wanted some time off. And then he said he's got more fights. Those don't contradict each other, John.
All right, we'll just disagree on that. Another thing, I do
that
not hate
does not
on
contradict. John, I'm sorry. There are people listening, John. There are people listening. There are people listening, bro. I'm going to cut you off. There are people listening, bro. I understand what you're saying, bro. 100% I understand what you're saying. I do. And what you're saying is contradicting yourself, bro. That's what you're doing. You're saying that you trust Gervonta Davis by saying,
I never said I trust him.
You cannot. Gervonta Davis, you don't believe Gervonta Davis said he needed time off?
You just said you're saying what I
bro,
did.
You don't listen to what I'm saying. You don't believe that Gervonta Davis was serious when he said he needed to take time off.
Bro, I listen to what they say, and that just goes.
Did you believe him when he said it? It's a simple question. Did you believe him, bro? In order for you to say you don't know if he's coming back, bro, in order for you to say that you believe he's not coming back, you have to trust him when he says he needs time off. That's a requisite of your point. You have to believe him in order for you to say that because he said he was taking time off, I don't know if he's coming back.
Yo, fan, I know you don't rewind. And
bro, how many times am I going to ask you to pronounce my name right, bro?
How you say your name?
Fanon.
All right, Fanon. My fault, bro. Fanon.
No worries.
I know you don't rewind and watch your channel, but if you go back, the first thing I said. The first thing I said was I asked a question. How do we know if he's coming back or not? And then you said he didn't go anywhere. And then you asked why you think he would go anywhere? And I told you. I'm just saying what the man said out his mouth. He needed some time off from boxing. That's not me trolling. That's not me doing like
dog, but you also heard the second part, dog. What about the part? Dog, what about the part where you also heard, because I asked you, where Gervonta said he's got 2 to 4 more fights left?
I said he said that after the rematch.
There you go, bro. So that's the answer to your question.
I know it's your channel, bro, but confidence talking. He said that in the press conference after the Roach fight. I remember that question. Yes, I remember that. Yes.
So there you go. That's why I think he's coming back.
Okay, and we could have just left it at that, but you say a troll. You say I'm hating on the man. I don't want to come back because of his case. Bro, I didn't bring up none of that. I
didn't say that you were hating on him because of your case. Dog, let me be real. I absolutely believe you're trolling me. I do. Because you have a structure. Let me tell you why I believe that. Because you have a structure to your argument that is contradictory. I know that I had a discussion with you about why Gervonta Davis was going to not be back. And it was because, in your words, all this stuff going on. That's what you said. You said all this stuff going on. All the stuff going on is this criminal case. That's what's going on.
I mean,
when you said,
hold on, Finn, and be
"Oh, I'm
real
not
too.
going to
Hold on.
stop," you're not going to break my argument up. No,
I'm not
going to
just
finish
saying,
what I'm
yo,
saying.
I'm just saying
I'm going to finish what I'm saying, bro. I'm going to finish what I'm saying. I got you dead to rights. You said that the reason that you were worried about him fighting because of all the stuff going on.
And can I explain the stuff?
No, you cannot. In the middle of my sentence. No, you cannot. You can sit back like a child in the back. You know full well that you were talking about the criminal case. That's what you were talking about.
And people go through
when you said all the stuff going on around him, you meant the criminal case.
Can I tell you what else I meant too, bro? Can I tell you what else I meant too, bro?
Not else. Even the fact that you said else, the fact that you said else means that that was something that you meant. But later on, you claim you weren't talking about it. You're talking about the criminal case, John. Be honest. Just be honest. You were talking about the criminal case.
Can I tell you what I'm talking about? How you don't know what's inside my brain, bro. You don't know what I'm thinking.
I heard what's coming out your mouth. I heard what came out your mouth.
Can I tell you what else I'm talking about?
You did. How many times you want to tell me the same thing?
I never said no court case, bro. You said that.
You said all of the things going on around Gervonta.
Yo, bro, is real life. Let me just say this: is real life.
What are all the things going on around Gervonta, man?
So he's not. So he didn't lose people recently. That ain't
all the things. You think Gervonta Davis is not going to come back because his grandmother passed away?
That, bro. Sometimes when niggas go through real life shit, we got to take a step back.
What are the things Gervonta's are going through that everybody knows about, John? Let's not play stupid, John.
I don't want, bro. I don't.
John, you got to go, John. You're playing stupid, bro. I'm not going to allow you to play stupid anymore. Goodbye. No more playing stupid, bro. You know damn well you're talking about that criminal case, bro. Come on, go on and beat it.
What's up, Anon? I was going to put him in his place, man. You know I'm from Baltimore. I know Tank. I know Calvin. I know Kenny Ellis. I mean, if that man was to sit up there and say he wasn't boxing anymore, he would have said it himself. If he needed time to take off, he would have took off. If he said he got a family emergency or a death in the family, that's on him. That's his personal business. I'm from Baltimore. Me personally, I don't play none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm straight like that. You feel me? But all these accusations and allegations that they talking about this man, yeah, he got some issues, but he'll handle them. He a grown ass man. He a grown ass man. That's the shit that he's gonna do. You live and learn about shit. Yeah, man, he's still on the rising. Period. You know what I'm saying? So all these fanboys and all them, I can tell them myself, because I'm like that. Hit me in my motherfucking mouth, and I hit you back. You feel me? I hit you back. I'll fuck you up too. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all got a problem with Tank, y'all can say it to me. Well, it don't even fucking matter. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? But y'all ain't gonna sit up there and down Tank like that. Y'all got motherfucking problems. I got problems. Anybody in this fucking world got problems. But I'm a speak up for him. I don't give a fuck what any of y'all say. I'm straight from Baltimore. If you want to come to Baltimore, come see me. I don't give a fuck. But y'all not going to downsize my motherfucking peoples like that. Period. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all motherfucking fans.
Hey man, I got to roll in a couple seconds, man. You flipping on these things, man.
I got you, yo, because I be sitting back and me personally, I'm quiet. I sit back and look and observe a lot of shit, yo. And it's like I just get tired of them like Tank. If y'all got something to say that shit to me. And I'll put y'all in y'all place.
I appreciate you, bro. I got to roll, bro, before you're going to get me demonetized for threats. All right.
I ain't going to get you like that for none. But
appreciate
I got
it.
Y'all have a blessed one.
All right, man. Get back, man. Thank you, DJ. Appreciate you, brother. All right, bro. Yes, sir. What's up, Rick Timms? Hey, John, just a second, boy. I hope you come back up one time, John. But you got to do me a favor if you talk to me. Bro, don't switch up your arguments in the middle of the arguments, bro. When you said you don't know if he's coming back with all this stuff going on around him, bro, come on, man. Everybody know full well that that is a reference to the criminal charges that the man is facing. And am I confident that he's going to beat the criminal charges? And I said, man, look, I don't know whether or not, I don't have any reason that he ain't going to beat it because of that low-ass bond. And then you went off to talking about, well, he said that he needed timeout. Okay, bro, what you were doing is you were bouncing arguments, bro. That's what you were doing. And that's why I said I wasn't going to play 20 questions with you, dog. You're not going to, that's that Bill Haney. That's that, let me say, that's like C-level debating shit. Okay? I have a reason to believe he's coming back because he said he's coming back. There's been a bunch of fighters that had gone to court over shit. The shit winds up going away and he comes back. Anyway, what's up, Rick?
Hey man, let's
beat you out of here, man. Don't beat out of here. Go ahead, man.
Hey man, let's just wind it down like this, man. It seemed like everybody's it seemed like some of the people that just really dislike Tank, that momentum that they thought they had has kind of dwindled with this low bond. And you know, I don't see this new. I feel like his probation is more of a concern, you know, than this new case in Florida with such a low bond. And it's like, without any major bodily injury, you know, no severe bruising, no bloodshed. I repeat it, no broken bones. And for them to drag their feet this long to finally charges, man, since October, the low bond, it just seemed like the case weak to me. I kind of feel like, Tank gonna pay the girl off, whether the charges get dropped or downgraded, do some counseling, some anger management, donate to a women's shelter, cut a video denouncing domestic violence. It's gonna be something minimal. And whatever it plays out to be, so be it. Whether it's more severe or not, so be it. He gonna handle that. But the flip side of it is he fought once in 2024. He fought once in 2025. His last fight was a draw against Montroach. And that makes a year come March 1st. March 1st make a year of inactivity since that draw. So I want the brother to get this behind him and focus. Whether he get therapy, counseling, I keep repeating it. Take that long look in the mirror and cut out this BS. Because some of us can do things and they don't get magnified. And some of us, when we do things, it will be magnified. And he on that side where any little thing he say or do is going to be exaggerated, good or bad, especially the bad. So he needs to quit giving the people ammunition. The people meaning his detractors and law enforcement. You're giving them too many bullets, Tank. Enough is enough, man. Get back to boxing. We want to see you against Devin, Shakur, Keyshawn, Abdullah, Gary Antoine. We got tons of big fights that this man can get into, and it's past due. So get this behind you, young blood, because you gonna keep tripping and keep rolling these dice. And that 7 gonna come, and it ain't gonna be pretty. So I know you're getting ready to sign off, man, but I just don't see this Florida stuff becoming something major. No prison time, and I just want the young brother to learn a lesson, whether it's through the criminal justice system, while they try to do community service, or maybe probation in Florida. You can be on probation in 2 different jurisdictions. But get back to fighting, Tank. Push everybody up, fight some real fighters, and leave the women alone. Quit yanking on the women. You know, I'm a very, very big advocate of not
putting your hands near them chicks.
Man, I mean, dude, it's like when if you're handsome, if you're beautiful, if you're dynamic, you have a strong presence about yourself, if you excellent at your craft, you're gonna have people that don't like you. And that's never gonna end. So it's no point of Clarissa. There's no point of consistently fighting the back against it so much, man. I mean, just enjoy yourself. You're not broke. You're not homeless. You're not starving. Man, these pro athletes have it so good, and it's like mentally they be checking out. So, hey, man, life's a B. But I'm not gonna ramble, man. I'm gonna get out your way, dog. I know
good, bro.
to sign off, man. It was a good day.
No, you're good. I appreciate everything you said. I agree. There's nothing I can't even say anything different about that, bro. No joke. I think you're 100% right, man.
All right, I'm gonna
be honest. All right, brother.
Peace.
Get back with you, man. Thank you.
Sure.
Timo, how can I help you?
Yeah, you know what this is.
I don't know who you are.
Nah, this Tank biggest fan.
Okay. You have something to say, or you just playing around?
Nah, I ain't playing around. I ain't appreciate how you was coming at me though 10 minutes ago.
Oh, fuck you, nigga. Go away, bro. I don't care. Get away. I don't give a shit if you like how it's coming at you or not coming at you, bro. Fuck out of my face. That's what you came up here to tell me? You don't care? I don't give a shit whether you like that shit or not. Like, nigga, and? like what? You gonna try to, like, what was that shit supposed to be, dog? Nigga, you stupid. I mean, I'll just tell you, bro, if you want me to tell you, you can click the link on another fake name. I don't care. The fact of the matter is, bro, you tried to play a little mind game with me, dog, and you can't play mind games with me, man. That's just what it is. You guys are amateur debaters, dog. Don't cry because you tried to come up here and debate somebody because it said debate and you got your ass twisted around. It says debate. You jumped up here to debate and you got twisted around and thrown around, bro. Because you're not good at what you tried to do with me. Don't get mad at me and talking about you mad because I don't care. You're not the first person to get mad. You're not the last person that's going to get mad. Grow up, man. You know full well what you did. You were saying you don't want to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be honest. You want to argue. You couldn't win the argument on the man going to jail, so you tried to skip it into something that he said, and you did a bad job. You know what I mean? You just did a bad job. Don't get mad because you're not. Get better. Get better. There's a reason a lot of people don't hit the debate button, man. I don't have to be nice to you, bro. I mean, what do you want me to do? Hold your hand or something? I'm not Turkey al-Sheikh, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not Turkey al-Sheikh, bro. Not. I don't have to hold hands with you, dog. If you come up and say, if you're not going to be honest enough just to say you think the man's going to go to jail, but you didn't want to do it because I'd already beaten somebody in that. But it is, if he winds up going to jail, you'll be right. And you can say the fight didn't happen and you can win the long debate. But don't get crybaby on that shit, man. Dude, you made your point, Timo, like 5 fucking times. Timo, I know your point. I knew what your point was. You made your point 5 times. Your point was that you don't know if Gervonta's coming back because he may go to jail and or he may retire. But why did I think it? I thought that he was going to continue because he said he wanted 2 to 4 more fights and the bond is low. Dog, it wasn't a very difficult point that you made. I understood it. You just happen to be, what can I say? You know, you didn't make the strongest argument, bro. That's not my fault, bro. You know what I mean? Don't get mad at me. You never said it, but that's what you implied heavily with all the things going on around Tank. All the things going on around Tank. The only thing you could have possibly been talking about was the court case and his grandmother. And him just saying, hey, man, I'm a little tired of boxing. But he said that he was coming back. Anyway, I appreciate you coming up, man. Yeah, there's a lot of money on the table, and there's more money, man. But no joke, bro. You just got to get, I mean, you know what I mean? It's not easy up here, man. Anyway, though, I respect you for coming up. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.